1, 2.
Oh, you need to turn this off. What's today?
Today is Saturday. I'd almost forgotten.
That's Saturday or Sunday?
Wait till there's a few more. Hi Ken, how are you? Thanks for joining us so early. You're the first in the room, or the first that's messaging anyway.
Ken Heller.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Let's pull this a bit closer. There we go. I can lean back against these wonderful cushions that you set up for us, Pookie. Well done. Okay, we're just going to give it a few more minutes and wait for more people to join us. Ken, can you just let us know if you can hear us okay? I'll leave the mic there. If you can just let us know if you can hear us okay.
Oh, Ken live in Jomtien.
In Jomtien. Hi Ken. We hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Expat Farang, I can hear you. Robin Hooper. Second in the room says Robin Hooper. Thanks for joining us. Can hear you okay. Is it really clear, or do you need the volume turning up a little bit? Would it be better if I up the volume mic a little bit? I want to try and get this as good as possible now. We're going for quality.
This is quality.
Well, we're trying to get better quality.
I try to save
Crystal
up
clear.
what they call dual.
Dual mics.
Yeah. So I can be somewhere else. I don't need to stand next to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. When you film them.
Okay, you can go over your mum's
Yeah.
and I'll stay here, yeah?
Robin. Oh, Robin Hooper. I see that. It reminds me of Robin Hood.
Craig Cassidy, love the retro Adidas teammate. These are, you know what? I want to get another one of these. This one it doesn't
Very
show
hard
on
to
the camera.
find, this
Yeah,
one.
doesn't show on the camera, but it's starting to go a little bit on the black. You know what it reminds me of? The old West Germany football shirt from back in the World Cup days. Like 66 was it, or when England won the World Cup. And I love this shirt, I really do, and I can't find another one.
We bought this one in Udon Thani.
We did, the outlet,
Yeah,
the Adidas outlet. So if anyone sees any, please let me know and I can get onto them and get it sent over.
How the music? Too noisy or not?
Someone says a little louder would be good. Okay, right, let's do something. I can change the decibels on this thing here. Let's just do this.
Because we got the music on the background too.
1 second, guys. Right, let's give that a try. I've upped the volume.
Hello from warm Kata Beach, Phuket. Oh, must be nice now,
Alex Malcolm, yeah. Is that any better? I've just upped the volume a little bit on the mic. Echo. I'll tell you what we should do, Pookie. I'll put the mic
Put on you.
on me. That means you've got to come close to me when you speak.
Okay.
Can you test, please? Can you come and try?
Low.
No, closer.
No, we hear.
Echo.
We hear echo.
Okay. Rob says he can hear an echo, but everyone else is saying fabulous. I don't know.
Echo.
We can hear and see
Maybe
you,
this
Mr.
too
Adidas. Mr. Adidas.
Maybe
and
this too close.
all right, I'll leave it there.
Remember when we went to UD Town?
Yeah. All right, let's leave it there. Let's see how we go.
Okay.
So someone says Mr. Adidas and Miss Mellow Yellow. That was a song back in the 60s. They call me Mellow Yellow.
Oh, that's Wasa from Australia. Oi.
Wazza,
Yeah.
welcome. When are you coming back? It's been too long. You've been away far too long. Time you got back here. Never mind Australia. Get back over. And I'm sure that your partner will be saying the same thing as well.
Oh, Ken say he deaf. He deaf.
Again, I'm pretty deaf.
Loud and clear, that's good. My big deal. ไม่ใช่เรื่องใหญ่ See, it's good.
Ah, excellent.
Thank you.
Green Army, hello from Lampang. Rain here.
Lampang, north of Thailand.
Rain here tomorrow, thank goodness, to clear the air. Yeah, you get the pollution this time of year,
Very
don't
bad,
you?
isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people talking about at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up north, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, really bad
Sure.
pollution.
That's
We
right.
hear you good now. Okay, good,
Let me
good.
just pull this down a little bit so we can keep an eye on that. 26,000.
Hello, 26,000 people. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we hear you good now. Excellent. Okay, that's really good. Okay, so what's been going on? What's been going on, Pookas?
Oh, too much.
We've had some mad ups and downs, really, on the Facebook group and the YouTube channel and all sorts of things, really. But it's still good and we're still smiling all the time, aren't we?
Yeah.
No one's ever going to upset us. No one. The life is too good here. Oh, by the way, we should mention, you might be able to hear a bit of music in the background. And sadly, a little old lady who lived over the back there, she passed away. About a week ago, something like that.
No, 3-4 days ago.
No, it'd be more than that. We went to the second night of the funeral 3 or 4 days ago. It was about a week ago. Close to a week, 6 days.
Maybe I got it wrong.
Here we go. See how she likes to argue. So no, poor little old lady, dear old lady. We often used to see her out here in her wheelchair. She passed away.
Yeah.
And so we went to the second night of the funeral. The funerals go on for days here, they really do. And the tents are set up over there and there's lots of food for everyone. And it really is a celebration of the person's life. Obviously, the day of the cremation, the family are there, they're very sad then, and it's when it really hits home that person's gone. And they obviously shed a few tears then, but most of the funeral is a celebration of the person's life. And so we were around there the other evening, 3 evenings ago, and it's still going on. Tonight the monks have just left as it goes. I was going to see if we could call them in and get them on camera, but too late, they've already gone. And so you might be able to hear a bit of music in the background, that's what it is. It's the last
Thank you for the
evening.
light. Thank you.
Let's see what we got going on. Loud and clear. Okay, You all mashed the line button. I think you mean the like button, Ken. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah,
If everyone can hit the like button, YouTube really like that. They get their jollies from it. They get off on it. So what's that that's just popped up on there?
No, here the same. Look, Robin Hooper.
Oh, I couldn't see that on there. Yeah, this fangled technology, I don't understand it. Really, I don't. Robin Hooper, beef stir fried patties, couple of drinks. Australian dollar worked out to 50. Oh right, okay. So Robin said that he's had stir fried patties, couple of drinks, cost him 50 Australian dollars. Can't wait to get back over. Australia's way too much. Well, you think you got it bad. I was speaking to a guy today from was he from? Yeah, from Australia, and he was talking about the prices when he went to visit England a little while ago. And it's even worse there, it really is. The prices are ridiculous, really, really
Don't
bad.
you think it's happening everywhere in the world?
Not here. Price has gone up a little bit here in some instances.
But not.
No,
Gone
not
crazy.
stupid. What's the guy's name? He was calling up because he wants to go and have eye surgery.
John,
that's right, yeah, John. So he called me today and he's gonna fly up here and while he's over and go for the eye surgery.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we were talking about different things, and something I said to him, and they're in the sea, they've got big smiles on their faces, and what they were saying, the advert was, it's like, forget your home country, come and spend Christmas and New Year in Thailand and you'll save money, and it's right. The money that people are spending on fuel bills back in the UK, I don't know about Australia and US, but the money they're spending on fuel bills, you could have a holiday here. So if you come over here for 3 months, you could have a holiday here and it would be cheaper than heating your home and living back in the UK. Retirees, it's a great thing, isn't it? It really is. How are we doing?
สวัสดีค่ะจอห์นนี่สยาม
Can you tell in brief if the house of Boom is already ready, or are they still building that house?
Boom and Jam. You mean Boom and Jam?
Oh, James, yeah. No, it's complete, isn't it?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. In fact, a friend of ours went to visit them.
Yeah.
I keep trying to catch up with James, but he's busy. He started to do a few projects back in the end. He couldn't retire. He was too young and he's too active. So he started to do a few bits and pieces as a freelancer. But the thing is, every time we try and meet up, we're too busy or he's
Yeah.
too busy, and it just doesn't happen, does it? But I will get round to seeing him soon, and see if he's up for doing a little short video, just what life's like now they're settling in, what the house is like. But no, it's complete as far as I know. And the friend who went round to see them the other day, he said he was having a game of darts with him, and I think he said that he was having a game of pool, didn't he, Desi?
Pool or ping pong?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Table. What do you
Table
call-
tennis.
Tennis. We call ping pong.
Oh, I wasn't sure if he said poor. So it sounds like that if they're getting dartboards up and table tennis tables and maybe a pool table, I don't know. They're obviously well settled. We saw Boom, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw his wife,
In
James' wife, in
Tesco.
Tesco.
A few nights
Beauty
ago
Town.
with her son.
Yeah.
He's a great kid. Really is, isn't
Very
he? What's
smart.
his name? Is that
Sen.
Zen, yeah. Really clued up kid, really smart, lovely kid. So yeah, we said that when James is about, let's meet up. Oh look, the flies are coming.
Oh no, not yet.
Well, they are, but if we leave those like every now and then, you get those like they're ants and they come out the ground.
Oh look,
You get them in England as well.
Last night 10,000 of
Oh,
them. sitting
more
on
than
the
we've ever
street.
seen. So you get these flies for about half an hour, and then they all disappear.
What time
So-
is it?
We might get attacked by them in a minute. We'll have to
Yeah.
keep an eye on it. What else we got? What else? Let's have a look. Correct. Ken, my new pickup has an 80-litre tank, 1,100 baht to fill it up. What do you think the equivalent would be back in your home country, Ken? That's what you have to do. You have to stop and think about all of those, 110, 80 litres back in your home country as opposed to here. And,
But sometimes people mourning like, oh, this that expensive, and then again compare back to where you come
that's
from.
what I'm saying. It's still far cheaper
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And that's everything. Unless, of course, you go to Villa Market and you buy, I don't know, Vegemite or you buy Marmite. They're going to be more expensive because they're imports. But
Yeah.
it's just the way it is. And you don't need, if you can afford it, great. But if you can't, you don't. It's not a big deal, is it? Going without some of those home comforts, some of those things from back in your own country. It really doesn't matter too much. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. Johnny, hi Johnny. Wazza says, back in May. Oh, not sure what our plans are just yet. Time to drive the other half mad again. Okay, well if you do get a chance to get up to Udon Thani, give us a shout, because the last time, and that was the first time we met, it was an absolute pleasure. And really enjoyed the conversation. The night just flew
And you
by.
talk non-stop.
That's you. No, it was real pleasure, was it? So yeah, next time if you are about, and let us know. Or when you're over, just let us know where you are, and if we can, we'll pop down and see them. Yeah.
Thank you for 37,000.
Oh, subscribers are coming in nicely now. Thank you. Let's see what we got. Fuel utility bills in the UK are ridiculous.
Don't
I've
go
seen
yet.
it.
We got a lot more to talk about.
Oh yeah. I've got a little list down here.
have a
little
sip.
list
Have a
down
sip your coffee.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Yeah. Cheers.
Chocolate cup.
Happy Saturday.
Thank you for my coffee.
You're welcome.
Mm.
A lot of people this year with the glass of wine, and we have a coffee.
Oh, nearly tips it over
Okay,
the
back to
balcony then.
screen.
Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, we had swarms last night in. What's that place?
Where?
Nikom Nam Un.
Nikom Nam Un.
Un. They had swarms there as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just,
that means it's everywhere then.
Yeah. And
They say when this coming out, that means rain coming.
yeah, but you said that last night. We've had no rain today,
No, it's not just suddenly. Maybe in a few days or this week.
or sometime next month. Who's guessing?
GST fuel utility bill in the UK are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Expensive.
Yeah. Oh look, the lizards
Yeah,
are coming
see,
out.
this my big deal says this is
So that's a sign of
sign of
rain.
rain.
Oh, there you go.
See?
Confirmation. Well done, Pookie. I'm sorry for doubting you.
sometimes you don't believe what I say. John ดีสวัสดีครับ
Hi, John
from
from Melbourne, Australia. Okay. All right, shall we get on to, because the comments have slowed down a little bit.
Okay.
And if everyone can just give us a thumbs up if you can, because it really helps out with the YouTube algorithms. It's
YouTube
even though I'm
algorithm.
asking you to do it, and some of you might feel obliged to do it, YouTube think, yeah, they love them, they must be good. Wow, look at the lizards coming up here now. They're coming up because the flies are coming out. Look, they're getting up around the lights now.
Don't you dare to come over here.
Yeah, stay away from here. Stay away from here. So anyway, what was it I was going to mention first? Let me have a little look.
I would like to show you mango,
Oh yeah,
look,
mango and what else?
chili.
And oh, you've cut mango up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I thought this was? I thought it was that stuff they call farang fruit, the white fruit.
ฝรั่ง guava?
Guava. Yeah.
No, mango. This is very, very sour.
Yeah, I don't
love
like it. Pook likes it when it's green like that and sour and hard, and I
Wrong, man,
prefer
you
it
want
when
to
it's
try?
no thanks. I like it when it's really ripe and soft, especially with sticky rice and the milk. Beautiful. So yeah, just a couple of things I want to mention while I think about it. Well, I've got it on the list here, but some of you might know, some of you might not. But what we've done, we've started an email list for the Isan Farang. And what it is, I find that if things are going on in Udon Thani and we mention it on the Facebook group, I mean, a good mate of mine, Pete Macklin, he says, you know, he'd say, oh, you know, I didn't see it till late, or how'd you find out about these things? So just to help more people find out about events that are going on, places to visit, we've started up this email list.
Yeah.
So every now and then on Facebook, I'll put a link to where you can sign up, so you can subscribe to the email list, and you won't get bombarded with a load of
Rubbish.
spam emails. I won't let the list out to anyone else. It's purely for us and for you guys to let you know. So anyway, I put something out the other day. There's a fair that's started on the 10th down at, what's the park called? Tung Si Muang?
ทุ่งสีเมือง
Tung Si Muang Park, which is down... Shall I try again?
Look at my lip ทุ่งสีเมือง
Tung Si Muang.
เมือง
Muang.
That's
Like,
better.
no. Okay, that park, and there's a big fair going on. It's an agricultural fair, and they're showing agricultural machinery and what the farmers are doing, that kind of thing. Anyway, I think I put it out it started on the 10th, and 2 days before I put the email out, didn't I?
Yeah.
I got a message back the next day, bearing in mind the next day was before the fair had started. Why'd you bloody leave these emails till so late? You know, we miss out on all these things. We're going down to the... We're going... I can't remember the guy. I won't mention any names. He said, we're off down to the islands for a holiday now, and we didn't know that this fair is going on. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, mate. Really? Would you cancel your holiday plans down on the islands to come to a fair in Udon Thani? I really don't think so, somehow. But some
Did they
people...
live here?
Yeah.
They live in Udon Thani, but they're going on holiday.
Yeah, that's right.
But you sent that email too late.
I sent the email 2 days before the fair
2
started.
days, alright.
Yeah. So I sent the email 2 days before the fair started, and he's back at me saying I've left it too late. I should have given him notice. And I'm thinking, right, if I'd have given him a week or 2 weeks notice, would he have then rearranged his holiday around this fair? Probably not. And the other thing is, I don't know how long he's going on holiday for, but the fair runs for 10 days. Runs for 10 days. Okay, so he
Go
might
on
be
holiday,
going...
come back, and then you can
Well,
still...
he might be going on holiday for more than 10 days down to the islands. But I'm sorry, I'll do what I can, and we're really busy, and we're doing this for nothing. And so yeah, we'll do what we can. But just bear that in mind, you know.
Sometimes we know things like last minute, but we still like to tell you guys, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So from the 10th until the 19th, or the 20th, that fair's over there. So if you haven't seen the email, if you're not on the email list, there's something if you want to go and visit. And if you look on the Facebook group, you'll see the links and everything.
Something going on a lot in Udon Thani, isn't it?
There's loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we went over to... let's just check the comments, make sure we're not missing anything. Let's have a look.
Peter Foster.
Hang on. John.
Hello,
Peter Foster.
Peter
Hi,
Foster.
Peter. Kevin and Pook, I'm planning to retire to Udon Thani in the next couple of years, looking at building a house in the
Gumpawapi Monkey Town.
Gumpawapi area. Oh, Monkey Town. How did you go about finding the builders of your house? I'll tell you now, won't
No, we
recommend
can't
any
recommend
builders.
any builder. But we have
I'm not
been
going to go into detail at the
using.
moment. I might be doing a video soon about some of the things, some of the issues. But I'm sorry, I can't recommend any builders. I've had 3 builders on this project and the outbuilding over there that people thought was a 7-Eleven. But I'm sorry, I can't recommend any builders. I'll tell you something. There is a Facebook group about building in Thailand, isn't there?
Yeah.
Have a look on the Facebook group. Trying to think. And what I'll do, I'll post something out on there. In fact, what I'll do, I'll put a link down in this description later today to that Facebook group. So if anyone's looking at information on builders, it's not a building company, it's other Farang who are out here who are using builders. They might be able to help you out. So that's the best I can do for you.
And then again, when that person, when they build a house, they're happy with the builder.
Yeah.
And then again, these people, they heard about it, they use their team, but the people work in that team maybe change.
Yeah.
They never get result the same.
No.
But the best thing is, you, the owner of the house, you got to keep eye on them.
You have to stay on top of
But
it.
we don't like to do that. We like to trust them, let them get on with work. But here, it just
It don't work like that.
you got to do like a babysit.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
we're talking about it, it's just it's just like.
We had all sorts. I had some guy fitting the doors who was supposed to be a skilled carpenter.
You can see that.
I walked in the first day he was hanging the first door and he was hanging the hinges on the wrong side. So the door handle wouldn't have been on the block for the door handle and the lock. And when I tried to explain it, I was told, look, let him finish it. He's a skilled carpenter. He's been with me for years. Let him finish the job. If there's anything wrong then moan about it. That's the kind of thing you get here. And
how can we let it happen?
it's horrendous.
Yeah.
It's like, sit back, let them make all the mistakes and then complain about it. It's madness. It really is. No logic at all.
Anyway, move on to.
So sorry I can't help you with builders. Don't get me started about builders. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a video soon and going to be talking about some of that stuff. Just checking.
What's Rosa say?
Happy what's that? Says
$1 or the fuel.
1.70, $1.70 to $1.89 per litre for fuel in Queensland, Australia. And what does that work out to in baht? How much is that in baht? Was that?
Which is $32.
I don't know.
32 baht per dollar.
I don't know. I'm not
Happy
sure.
Saturday, both. Hope you are good. Hello, Adam.
Hi Paul, how you doing? Ah, there's Neil. I know that's Neil. Your YouTube name, I haven't got a clue.
Silon-san.
Zilonza. But I don't know where that comes from either. We'll have a chat sometime about that. But I know your name's Neil.
Sound like a bonanza.
Yeah. And how I remember... Oh no, I won't go into that now. It's too long. How I remember the name Neil, but it's too long. I was like,
Hello,
oh my
people.
God.
Hello, Paul.
I just got my travel agent in Australia to change my plans so I can be in Udon for the fair.
Where?
Wazza. He's just been in touch with the travel agent. He's going to get here in time for the fair.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Make it soon. There are a few buffalo there. Expensive buffalo. a million baht.
That bloke is going down to the islands. If you see him on Facebook, just send him a message. Tell him what you're doing, and he could quite easily cancel his holiday down on the islands and come up for the agricultural fair. Well done. Building in Isan. Oh, there you go. Building in Isan, says My Big Deal. That's the Facebook group. So if you go on Facebook, search my Building in Isan, that will give you the group and get in touch with them. London Cab Thailand. Oh, there we go, an ex-cabbie. In fact, I'll tell you, I don't know if they'll be on here, but I've introduced, well, I let some of my mates know, cab drivers, they're going to be out working now in London. And I don't normally put anything out to them, but I said go and rank up for a while and come and join us live. So I'm hoping that there's 3 guys in particular who are out driving cabs who might pull over and come in and join us. That'd be nice. John, Barry and Mark. Yeah, so that'd be nice. Okay, so London Cab Thailand says, good evening Kevin and Pook. I was watching your past videos last night. They're really good. Best wishes, Ray. Thanks,
you.
Ray. Pleased that you enjoyed it. We really are.
Did you like that spare ribs?
Spare ribs were great. There's a video we put out last video we put out. Really great, weren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And they stumbled across it. It's a guy from Manchester, married to a Thai lady. They were living in Manchester, in case you haven't seen the video. And I don't know, I find it hard to believe she didn't cook those ribs for him back in Manchester. But anyway, she cooked ribs for him here. Maybe she cooked them in Manchester. And then he said, you've got to get out to Thailand. But he said, we've got to sell these to people. They're amazing. And he's not wrong. So his wife set up this stall just a few weeks ago in UD Town Food Centre. And she's doing these ribs. They're gorgeous, really good. And if you do have a look at the video, have a look at my mate Pete Macklin, have a look at the ribs he's got. He's got a meal for like 5 people to himself. He ordered the wrong set.
He did take the bone back home.
Well, bones, he took most of the ribs back for the dog.
Hi,
Brolicon. Good morning from the USA. Good morning to you too. Joe Brown. Good morning, Pook and Kevin. It's weird. I see something like that and I get a chill go through me. Joe Brown. Because the first thing that goes through my mind when I see the name Joe Brown is Joe Brown. You might not know him, but a famous musician from the 60s.
Music again.
Yeah, it's my life.
He like music.
Yeah, so Joe Brown, yeah, fantastic musician and an influence on a lot of people like the Beatles and things like that. Anyway, so we were talking about the guy who's gone on holiday and he's going to sadly miss the ferry Nudontani. Anyway, that's that. But I've got to tell you about this one as well. So, me and Pooka here. Let me give you a little bit of background. Pook comes from a farming family, quite poor when she was growing up, and Thai education puts people in these little pigeonholes in their place. And Pook grew up, I'd say, not with too much self-confidence. And when she was living in England, she was working in a care home, which is great. Someone's got to do the job, but it's like she had limits. There was a ceiling as to what she could do. And when we got together and I said, listen, you don't have to do that. You could have an online business. She doubted herself. And then as we went through it, she got past that, got faith in herself, confidence in herself, and then she started to fly with the online business in England, making money. From that, we've come over here and, you know, we've got a number of businesses on the go at the moment, still in the early stages, still moving forward. What's that?
We're talking about him coming in.
Pete Macklin did an album with Joe Brown back in... look, you see, this is Pete Macklin, everyone, the guy who had the big old plate of ribs. Have a look at that video. He looks quite daunted at the fact that he's got these ribs in front of him. Pete Macklin, he was, and I've said it before, most of you probably know, but I'm going to say it again because Pete's my mate who used to run Elvis Costello's business. Elvis Costello, one of the finest songwriters in the world ever, and Pete used to run his business for him, marketing and stuff like that. And he's just mentioned on there, he did an album with Joe Brown back in Demon Record days. Great day. This is the thing with Pete Macklin. He just throws in these little things, these little nuggets, and it's like, really? Stories about Ozzy Osbourne, stories about Lemmy, and I can't repeat them on here. They're outrageous. But I'll tell you what, if ever we have a meet night, Pete's going to be there. And if anyone comes down, I guarantee you that there'll be a big crowd around Pete listening to his stories. He's such an entertainer. He's got such a fascinating life story. He really has. And to top it all, he bought the house that belonged to Dennis Nielsen. Now, for those of you, anyone in England would know the name Dennis Nielsen. Outside, you might not. Dennis Nielsen was a mass murderer and a cannibal. He used to take gay guys home from Soho up to North London, Muswell Hill, into his flat, drug them, kill them, chop them up and cook them, put their heads in big pots and all that. When he was found out, it was all in the press and everything else.
I heard this story.
Pete was looking for a new house and he saw this beautiful place shown by the estate agents. They didn't mention it, they kept quiet about it. Showed him this beautiful place. He said, lovely, I'll have that. Oh, he said it had all been redecorated, new kitchen units, it was beautiful. And when he moved in, the neighbours went, what did you buy that for? That's where Nielsen used to kill all the young gay guys. But he said he was okay with it and he didn't see any ghosts or anything like that. Pete, I'll tell you what, Pete, the stories you tell me, I'm there for hours just listening to these stories and it's fascinating, it really is.
Kat, say hi.
Hi Kat, how you doing? Pete's wife. Okay, so this guy, okay, so back to the businesses. So we got these businesses, okay. I'm extremely proud of Pook, what she's achieved in different businesses here. our main business, the Green Bitcoin Farm, is Pooks' company. I couldn't own the company initially. It's in Pooks' name. And she does a lot regarding translation, dealing with top people, what they call in Thailand HISO people. She sits at a board table and has a meeting with them, and she's on the same level as them. None of that doubt anymore. And I'm so proud of her. And of course, it's true.
Thank you.
With businesses, of course we're going to mention them. And I'm not shoving it down your throat every minute of the day, but we're proud of what we've achieved here. And we're going to mention them every now and then. But the other thing is, some of those business opportunities that we're involved in are beneficial to you guys. Just take, for instance, the eye clinic.
Yeah.
Okay, my business partner, Chris, he went and had the lens replacement done at an eye clinic. Got speaking to the guy, found out that his marketing wasn't very good. Thai doctor, and he said, we can deal with that for you. So we went in there. We can't set up a business with him. It's got to be Pook. So Pook's negotiating. We've got to deal with him now. And the deal is that if anyone comes through us, email us, theissamfarang@gmail.com. We'll send you a coupon. That's a money off coupon. The prices are low anyway compared with Bangkok Hospital and everything else. But you'll get a discount on those lens replacements using our voucher. Okay, so they know it comes through us. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to add value to the Issam Farang YouTube, the Issam Farang Facebook by getting discounts. So, of course we're going to mention it because we want you guys to get these services and get them at a discount. Now, we've had loads of people go through us down to that eye clinic.
Yeah.
This morning, I had a message from a guy called Keith. He got in touch a few weeks ago, got his discount voucher, went to the clinic. This morning, he messaged back saying, I can't thank you guys enough. He said, I can't believe it, I've got my eyesight back. And he's in his 60s. Can't believe it, got my eyesight back, and it's fantastic. And thanks to you guys, 2 pairs of glasses that he would have bought, that covered the bill.
Maybe every year, isn't it? Some
Replacing glass every year.
Yeah.
And he said 2 pairs of glasses, and
Nearly
that's the cost of his lenses. So you see, there's that, and that's why we talk about the eye clinic, why we talk about other things that we do as well. The Bitcoin farm, we've got loads of people from YouTube who now own machines at the hosting farm, and they're mining Bitcoin. It's not for everyone, but a lot of people have taken up on it, and they've said thanks. They've now got income, passive income from their Bitcoin mining, and so of course we're going to mention it. What else is there?
I think, okay, sometimes we do things, it's for everyone to win. You know, it's mainly to help people too. A lot of people don't know it. We know, we tell people.
Yeah.
We share.
Well, that's it. You think the eye clinic are happy because they're getting a lot more customers.
Yeah.
We're happy because we're getting people on here and passing on information that's good. And the subscribers are happy because they're getting a discounted price for an operation they didn't think that they could even afford. So anyway, this guy got in touch with us on Facebook. I'd mentioned... Oh, that's another thing as well. This little thing here. These people gave me this translator thing. Okay, they gave me it to review for them. I'll only ever review or mention anything if we've tried it ourselves or we can vouch for it. We know it's good. That little thing there, they sent it to me. I said, I'm not going to mention it until I've tried it. I tried it. Absolutely. Well, I think it's good. We'll play with it in a minute if you like. And we'll see what the translation's like. But there you go. There's something else. They're not cheap, but there's something else that's a benefit to you guys, and they've given me a discount code. So if you look down the description and you're interested in the translator.
I think for us, okay, we do YouTube and people know us a lot.
Yeah.
Some people, they have business and this and that, restaurant, coffee shop, and then asking us to, to
mention it.
Yeah, to mention it, and we love to, because we like to promote our Udon Thani too, and sometimes coffee shop and hotel, and they seem to be fine with it. But
well, yeah, they are, because they're going to get customers. We put out a video just a few days ago of Dose
Factory,
a coffee shop here, Thai lady, amazing. Watch the video. I won't go through it now. She's absolutely amazing as a Thai lady doing what she did, and the business she's got now is fantastic. It's phenomenal. But there, so we've told you about Dose Factory and Dose Espresso, which is a smaller coffee shop. She wins, she gets more customers. You guys find a great coffee shop, and
nice food,
we're not getting anything for it. It's like Pad Thai 99. It's like UD car rent. People ask me, okay, we're coming into Udon Thani. Who do you recommend for car rent?
Yeah.
UD car rent we'll always recommend them.
Yeah.
Fantastic service.
Yeah.
They bring the car to the airport. And again, I when someone asks me, I'll tell them, and I'll always say, please mention us. And it's not about them giving us a kickback. We don't get anything for that. But I get pleasure knowing that I want them to know that we appreciate them. They provide a good service.
Yeah.
And they're providing that service to our subscribers.
They're really nice couples.
Lovely people, yeah. So that's what it's about. But this guy, he said, I'm getting fed up with all this promotion of your businesses. I'm going to leave the Facebook group. Now, I could have easily have said, all right, see ya, and blocked him or whatever. But I thought, no, I'll be patient. And I tried explaining. I put together a really long message to him, explaining what I've just spoke about there, that we're doing it for other people. All right, our businesses, there's something in that for us because it's our business. But most of the stuff we do is purely to help other people out. Even our businesses is to help other people out. So I gave him this really long message, and he messaged back saying, I haven't got time for this, I'm just leaving. And then I could have said, okay, off you go, or I could have blocked him, but I thought, no, I'll persevere. And so again, I said, that's the kind of response I would expect from someone like you. I spent all that time putting together a concise reply to your message, and all you can say is, I haven't got time for this. And then he got back to me, and he was still complaining, wasn't he? Still saying he was going to leave. But I carried on. We don't need that one subscriber or follower on Facebook, but I just wanted the guy to see how stupid he was being, how foolish he was being. So anyway, it went on, and then from there, where did it end up? Where did it end up? Oh yeah, that's it. I explained to him about the amount of people who have gone to the eye clinic, had their eyes done, they've now got good eyesight, and they wouldn't have known about that clinic with their cheap prices and with the discount voucher. It's not about us, look how great we are, it's just great that everyone wins from it, and it's a good service for everyone. So that's the kind of thing that I let him know about, and I don't think he's replied back yet, but I did check and he's still on the Facebook group, so all that time might have been worth it because maybe I've held on to one follower on Facebook. Cheers, Bill. Stay with us and don't get the ump about these things. We're doing our best.
Hi, Jim Barry.
Jimmy, how you doing? We've got to get together soon. How about everyone hitting the like? There you go. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, if everyone can hit the
Every
like,
time
it
we
really does help
drive
us
past
out.
the restaurant where we see Jimmy.
Yeah.
Last time?
Where?
With my sister.
Oh,
We
yeah,
always
good
looking
call.
for you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's the other thing. Reviews on hotels and things like that. Again, people are happy that we're doing that. And like I say, we'll only review. Well, we'll review. Dog's having a go. We'll give an honest opinion of things. Or a lot of the time, if we go and review something and it's no good, rather than slagging them off, I just won't put it out. I'll just leave it, won't I?
No.
So
Okay, like we went to try something eat somewhere. If it's not really, we don't want to say
no,
anything.
we won't say, oh, it was rough, don't go there. No. We don't want any negativity on here. It's
Tea is hot.
we'll tell you about the good stuff. What's that?
My sister. Jimmy.
Yes, she's hot. I take it you're talking about Pook's sister, Jimmy. I'd like to put a message out. There you go. There's something else. I've just realised something. Okay, something else that has just crossed my mind. And am I giving it a plug? Possibly, but it's another perfect example. Pook and her friend have opened up an introduction agency.
Yeah, they're going to have a go again.
No, I'm going to tell them. We've had loads of people signing up. Listen, there's loads of Westerners who want to meet Thai women. They get scammed, they go on these websites where the women don't exist. They've set up a dating agency where they verify every single woman and every single man coming in, and it's one at a time. One man meets one woman, and if they don't get on, then they go on to another person, that kind of thing. So it's a really good service. And we've had people meeting up, and we've already got some of the guys setting up their holidays who are living in Australia and in UK.
We have a few couple meeting up.
They're coming over for their holidays, and they're going to meet the ladies they've met. They're getting on great.
And this is it's not just the guy live abroad, and also some people live in
Living here,
Thailand.
yeah.
So it's we heard a lot of story about people being sad, lonely, and no one, you know. So when they talk to us, some story just shook me up. It's like you want to help them to get some friend for them to match there with someone, and then they can
Well,
have
today
the life
we
better.
met a lady today who's joining up with you. She just wanted to meet up for a coffee and speak to Pook and find out about it. And Pook likes to meet the ladies, and she's a professional lady. She's got a really good government job. I won't tell you where. Pook just gave me a nudge then. Of course I wouldn't. I'm a gentleman. A gentleman never tells.
Some people they like to keep the profile.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's the thing. And
But I'm not the one, we not what we're not doing. We're not. Oh, this great, that. We're not. We just keep it like simple and but still honest to both sides.
Well, the way it works is that Pook will look at the lady's profile, she'll look at the men's profile, and when she finds two that match, she'll put them in touch with each other, and that's it. And then they go on their own route then. And if when they first meet, the lady feels a bit uncomfortable, Pook and her partner Kay, they'll go along and join them just to make things better. But the ladies that they're bringing in, they're checking out, they've got jobs, they've got incomes. In some instances, they've got like a number of businesses. They're very comfortable. They don't want a guy for his money. They want someone who's good, who they can rely on for company, for companionship.
Some people, they got everything, but they just want someone next to them to comfort, to go out, have a dinner together, listen when they're
sad or that kind of thing. That's right, So that's what that's about. So that's another example. Of course I'm going to talk about it. It's something she set up, but it's also good for the guys who are watching this and the ladies who might be watching this.
It's nice, isn't it, to see people happy together,
So there you go.
Who's
Right,
this?
off the marketing now.
Silonsa? It's your Perk?
Jimmy's talking about your sister, and that's what reminded me. I did put out a post the other day. I put a post out, and it was a picture of Pook's mum, it was a picture of Pook, and it was a picture of her sister in Germany, all when they were 30 years old, and they're stunning. Absolutely, you look at the picture of Pook's mum; she is absolutely stunning, isn't she?
She's beautiful.
She's still beautiful now, but and I said
that's my dad in love.
And I got loads of private messages. Is Pook's mum or is Pook's sister on the dating site? Unfortunately not. Pook's mum, definitely not. She's still getting over the sad loss of Pook's father. Pook's sister, well, we'll see how things go.
Who's this? Silonsa is your sister on the site.
Send
me email, okay? mythaidating@gmail.com.
There you go. Send Pook an email. And
Fill the form.
I didn't say too much there, but Pook said it. Send an email to mythaidating@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Links down in the description, and she will speak to you personally there and tell you about things and tell you how you can join as well. Ads are over. That's it. If that guy's watching this, he's going to be fuming. There's going to be smoke coming out of his ears. They're talking about their businesses.
Furso.
Jimmy says, your sister, she's hot. Furzo Galvis Kurko. Oh, that's an unusual name. Where are you from? Furzo, I'm presuming. Furzo. Hi, Kevin Pook. My girlfriend and I are planning to move to Udon very soon.
Oh,
well done. Congratulations. She's originally from there, but we are living in Koh Samui at the moment. Loving your content, by the way. Thank you so much. And when you come up to Udon Thani, be sure to let us know, and we'll meet up for a coffee. We try and do that with as many people as we can.
Yeah, we also have the plan to do a midnight.
Yeah.
But still,
early stages.
Yeah.
In fact, what we'll do, we'll put out maybe something in a video, a separate video about a meet night, and also we'll put something out on the Facebook group, obviously.
Yeah.
And the reason for it
we
is...
can do a vote, which month or, when...
What's that, darling?
Vote, let the member vote.
Vote? Yeah. Sure, what works for them, and the biggest number, obviously.
Because sometimes you try to, you
can't please all of the people all the time.
No. Sometimes you do one day 3-4 meetings.
Yeah.
Sometimes you everyone come to join and share the experience.
We love meeting people. We're always meeting people, usually at the Good Days coffee shop. And they get loads of business through us, and we don't get a kickback from them. It's just it's a good place. We like the lady Nikki who owns it.
Yeah.
But oh look, the flies have gone. Those little lizards are
Yeah,
too
yeah,
late.
shedding them. Look.
Yeah, they're looking for them. Yeah. So yeah, the meet night. We love meeting people, but we're running out of time. You know, sometimes people are saying we're in town. Can we meet? Da da da.
Yeah.
And we'd love to meet every single one of you.
We try to fit everyone in. Sometimes
It is difficult
yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
and then we've still got our stuff to do here. You know, answering emails, doing videos, whatever.
Yeah.
But the simple answer, I think, is every now and then. I don't know if it would be once a month or every other month, but the simple answer, I think, is to do a meet night. And also, let me tell you this, David, from David and Pimmy fame, you know, the guy who was on the video, met his partner on Tinder, that David. He's coming over here in April to live. He sold his business in England, only a young guy, sold his business in England, and he's moving over here permanently.
Yeah.
Just bought a new car ready for when he gets here. And he said, have you thought about a meet night? He said, not just for, like, you know, people who want to meet you guys from the YouTube channel. He said, but also it'll be a good networking thing for people talking about their experiences in Thailand. You know, he's a diabetic and he needs information about insulin and things like that. Maybe there's another diabetic there. Things he finds out, he can pass on to other people. So the networking side of it, and business, of course, if people are interested in different businesses, they can deal with that as well. So yeah, as well as just meeting up and having a drink and something to eat, it'll be good for networking, won't it? In all aspects of living here in Thailand.
Yeah.
So look out for that. That's something that we're going to do. If you want to start,
maybe do in Songkran. All people going to be busy with
I'd be
family.
mad. Yeah, no, we won't do Songkran. We'll do another time.
After or before.
And then you're going to get soaking wet on the way there, soaking wet on the way back. So
time to celebrate. Come on.
yeah, well, that's not a time to go for a meeting with people, is it? We'll do that another time. If anyone's got any questions, by the way, fire them into the chat section there, and we'll see what we can do. Meet any place but a bar.
Any place but a bar.
Jimmy's saying meet any place but a bar. Thing is, hang on, what else we got here? Oh, sorry, Ferzo from Venezuela. Welcome to you. Love your content from Alabama. Easy.
From Venezuela.
Yeah. So then,
and easy from Albania.
Oh, it's better be Pook there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Jimmy's saying meet any place but a bar. I don't know. That'd suit me fine. I don't worry about bars, nor does Pook, because we don't drink. But I know that a lot of people do.
But bar, they're gonna go there, have a drink, and I don't know.
Do you think it's all going to kick off?
Yeah.
Someone's going to say, "Oh, you're the bloke who said that." Comment. Yeah, that's right. You blocked me.
This is remind me of one couple subscriber. He after us tell them.
After us?
Yeah, he live in Udon Thani,
Yeah?
and he said, "Don't let me see you."
Oh, that was ages ago. I forgot about it. Yeah, some bloke. He was getting angry. I don't know if it was his girlfriend.
To help
or it was someone, yeah. Some Thai lady who seriously needed a load of money for some medical
we like
work.
to help a lot of people, but sometimes get back to them very slow, and then they get mad. Like we're not replying them, you know.
And he was really tearing into us.
Yeah.
And then when I said, listen, you can't just jump on board here, tell everyone to give you money, and then everyone send it without us checking it out. Like I said, we'll only do something if we can verify it. Like Dave Aussie down in Jomtien. He helped out an old guy, Mr. Williams. He'd fallen, broken his hip, had no money, he was on overstay, and we helped him get back to England and get the treatment he needed. I verified that. That's how I met Dave Aussie, wasn't it? Yeah. I phoned him up, spoke to the guy, and found out that he was genuine. This bloke, first time, he's saying, get it out there, let everyone know she could die, and I can't do that. And so he was doing his nut, and then it moved on to threats that if ever he sees me in Udon Thani, I better watch out.
He gone mad in Facebook, and then he
disappeared, didn't he?
No, and then he come to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's disappeared now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I can't even remember who he
might
was.
Watching us now.
Long time ago. So if you're out there, keep calm.
You be careful. Don't let me see you in dirty town.
And I sincerely hope that the lady was fine. And I hope it was genuine and she got the help that she needed. But we can't do that. We can't ask our subscribers to give us a bundle of money for something we know nothing about. It's wrong.
Any more on the paper?
Let me see. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to mention my friend Drac. Drac, if you're watching this, if you need anything at all, don't hesitate. Just get in touch with us. And of course we'll come straight round if you need any help with anything at all. okay? So don't hesitate, and even if you just want me round there for a chat, you know I can chat, but so can you, my fellow optimist, and a man I met here in Thailand who's got an amazing life story, and I genuinely love the man like a father or a brother. He's a really beautiful human being, and if you need any help, Drac, just give us a shout and let us know anytime. That was that. That was another thing that I wanted to mention. Email list, complaining about that.
Change my name to Jack. Jack, is it Jack Titanic? From Titanic, yeah? Jack with
know.
Rose, yeah?
So anyway, going back to the meat, if you want to start posting suggestions on here in comments, or if you want to put something out on Facebook, we recommend, we would love you to do that. We need some ideas. We haven't got a clue. We've never done it. YouTubers like Kevin Thailand, he used to meet once a month in a bar down in Pattaya, didn't he? And it was very successful.
Yeah.
But his audience, I think, are different to ours. They liked a beer. It was a bit rowdy.
Yeah.
All right, mate. And it worked for him, and he always got a massive following. The bar owner used to put food on for them.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think we can do that kind of thing here.
But we still looking somewhere like, not too sure yet.
We have started looking, yeah. But please,
I
any
think
suggestions?
bar maybe too small, and coffee shop somewhere
Coffee shops are too small
too
as well.
small too.
Yeah. So we'll find out anyway. We'll do a bit
Yeah.
of research with you guys and find out what's going to work best for everyone, and we'll see how it goes. But that would
You
be
think
nice.
evening time good or
Again, we'll put it out to you.
Yeah.
Daytime, evening. There's still some people that work over here. That's just reminding me. It's not on my list, but that's something else I've got to mention. Ocean. Ocean. Don't let me forget ocean before we go. Okay. So yeah, anything about the meat? Any suggestions? We'd welcome any information, any suggestions at all. Help us out, guys. Let's have a little look. Any comments? Any comments at all? 42,000 watching.
Thank you.
So let's have
Come
a
up,
look.
please.
Let's have a look.
Lai.
Andam says, I'd love to move to Udontani and start farming there. It's one option. It
What
really
farming you thinking
is.
of?
Farming, yeah. What kind of farming?
Rice, rubber tree.
Well, you know from your family that there's not a lot of money in that now. But, and seriously, I mean, you mentioned something like this a few years ago and people would look shocked, they'd look outraged. But seriously, look at cannabis farming.
Cannabis.
Now it's been legalised here. And, see again, it's another business idea.
Don't send card and give.
Our green Bitcoin, I'm going to do it quickly. Our green Bitcoin farm powers all of the machines. Oh, by the way, US have announced recently that they're going to charge Bitcoin miners 30% tax on their electric bills because they're mining Bitcoin. For us, they won't be able to do that, even if Thailand take up on it, because all of our electric comes from biogas and solar. There's that. Okay, biogas. Another business idea is that investors, and we've got a couple of guys in Switzerland already talking about it, investing in a biogas plant here in Thailand. It can be out in the middle of nowhere, cheapest bit of land with farms around. That's what you need. For the biogas, you need farmers around you. So they set the investment plan. They set up a biogas plant, they hook up to the government grid, they sell electricity to the government. That's the business plan. But also, as part of that, as an extension of that, you can have a cannabis farm connected to it, and they would, instead of growing out in the open where you get, I don't know a lot about it, but I've been told you'd get one crop per year. If you grow inside these tents with the lamps and the humidifiers and things like that, keeping the humidity right, controlled environment, you'll get 2, maybe 3 crops a year. And it's big money, it's big business at the moment. So there's another opportunity. I don't know what your investment plans are. Who was that talking about farming?
And no rice, vegetable and fruit tree.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, it's just another option. And anyone else, there's another idea. Biogas to power the place, and you'd sell electricity to the grid, and you'd also be able to power your cannabis farm from the biogas plant. That's another option. So, Wazza says, ocean, exactly. Ocean. I'm going to talk to you about Ocean in a minute. She's a young lady from America and she's amazing. She's blown me away, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's have a look.
She's
Let's
smart
have a
and
look.
clever.
Oh, exactly, yeah. And also, she could be the key to younger people, anyone who wants to make an online income living in Thailand and that can be young or old or anywhere else in the world, but I'll tell you about it in a minute. So that's the farming. Jimmy says don't send cards and gifts, just send money. To who?
Who to?
Send money to who, Jimmy? I mean, if you want to, you just pop round. You know where we live and you're close by. Any money you want to bring round to us, mate, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome anyway without the money. You
Tomorrow
know that.
Sunday, isn't it? Tomorrow be free. Be free lunchtime.
Oh, Jimmy saying send the money round to him. Okay. Andam says a greenhouse is nice too. Oh, what's the other thing where they grow vegetables in the water trays? Come on, guys, help me out. These people, they've got like farms where they've got trays of water, and they don't grow anything in soil. Is it aquaponics?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's another option here as well. That I can see being a real big boom business. Yeah, that's right.
Well, this has been, boom for the last 5 years.
Yeah, but it's still fairly quiet, and there's still a big opportunity there.
Hydroponics.
Hydroponics, yeah, there you go.
So a lot of
Easy
people,
says,
and
"Thank you."
someone we know their delivery to Royal Project.
That's right, the Royal Project. So, yeah, that's right. The King Rama 9, he set up this thing called the Royal Project. Goes back years when people were growing opium and things like that, and he said, no. Come on, grow rice, grow rubber, grow all these different palm, and the government, I don't know if they got a subsidy or what it was, but he encouraged farmers to do that and move away from the dodgy stuff. And it's a massive thing. And he's also got shops, outlets for those farmers who are growing that kind of thing, still running now, and they sell the stuff. So in fact, we were around here. There's is it called the King's Project?
Royal Project.
Royal Project, very close to where we live. We were there buying some stuff the other day, all really good organic stuff, and not that expensive either. And this truck pulled up, and he's got all of these vegetables going in there, like lettuces and things like that. And he'd grown them in a hydroponic farm. Beautiful, weren't they?
Yeah.
Really healthy looking, beautiful, really good. So there's another option for anyone. I love Thailand. It's like boomtown. There's so many business opportunities here, and easy to do it. David says, meet up for a coffee.
Don't mention that name, make me headache.
Oh, I'm not going to mention that name. In fact, yeah, please don't mention anything like that.
It's David want to meet you or what?
No.
Or meet them?
Talking about someone else. Okay, yeah, I see what you say, David. I'm not going to say too much, but I think you understand where I'm coming from. Jimmy, hydro. Yeah, hydro. That's the way. Peter Foster, hi Peter. Aquaphonics, yep. Jimmy says plant riceberry. Riceberry? Riceberry, what's that?
Riceberry, is it? The
rice.
Wild rice. The purple color. Riceberry.
Okay. Is that what it's called?
That's what I think. Maybe.
Let us know, Jimmy. Clarify that. Riceberry, he says.
Right.
Oh, something else. Here we go. There's something I've just remembered. Okay, so we were doing a little video one night. We were walking around UD Town, weren't we? And Pook's looking at the t-shirts. Now, Pook has always loved the proper Rolling Stone shirts, the real good, nice looking ones.
I used to have one, but I left
it in England?
In the UK, yeah.
Okay, so the Rolling Stone shirts with the lips and the big tongue sticking out Mick Jagger's mouth. We were talking about it on this video that we were doing, and she said, I really would love to get a Rolling Stone shirt. So me joking, I said, okay, listen guys, we've set up a post office box. We've got a PO box here now. And I've said, anyone wants to send Pook a t-shirt? Come on, I didn't expect anyone to send her a t-shirt. But I just mentioned that. So Rolling Stones, and plus I put the video out about my link with the Rolling Stones. The first photographer who ever photographed them was a friend of mine. He gave me 2 beautiful prints, and they're up on the office wall now.
Philip Townsend,
yeah. I've done a video on his life as well.
Sound like your tongue gone.
I'm just trying to think of a quick way to skim over all of this without going into too much detail. So anyway, back to the Rolling Stones thing. So one of our subscribers, Patrick, a guy we met here one day, came out of Lulux. Hey, he waved. I'm a subscriber. In Australia he is. He plays guitar, and he messaged me a few times about his guitar collection. Lovely guy. Anyway, he said, keep checking your PO box. He said, I've sent you something. So sure enough, this letter came through to the PO box, and a nice little letter from him saying he's. Hang on a minute. Let me read this. So this is from Patrick in Australia. Hi Pookie, I know that you both love the Rolling Stones, but my Stones t-shirt did not fit into this small envelope. So I sent the next best thing. Sawadee Cup. Patrick, keep on rocking guys. And what he sent was this wonderful
Beautiful
guitar pick. Look at that, with the logo, the Rolling Stones logo on it. So I've already thanked him on Facebook. Thanks so much Patrick, really appreciate that. And it's a great little gift, and it takes pride of place on my Epiphone guitar, and every time I'm hoping it improves my playing. I don't know if what are you saying yeah for? I'm hoping it improves my playing, maybe a lucky charm, so I'll be able to play the guitar a little bit better with this Rolling Stones pick. Thank you Patrick, thank you so much, that's really kind of you, really appreciate it.
Have a sip water.
I think no, I'll have some more coffee because my throat's starting to dry.
Music
guys,
going on the back.
If I'm talking too much and it's stopping you putting comments in, if you've got any questions at all, please feel free. Otherwise, I'll just keep chatting all the time, won't I?
Talk.
You can see Pook starting to like drift now. She's like, oh, he's still going on. He's still going on. I can't help it. I love conversation. I like people. I like talking to people. It's just the way I am. That's how we got on so well right from the start. Yeah. Okay, so I've just mentioned that. Should we ever play with this?
Yeah.
So like I said, this company is called Fluent Talk. I've already done a video on it, and it's a portable translator, T1. It's not cheap, it's quite expensive, but it is better than Google. We've tested. It's far superior than Google Translate. And the other thing is, I thought about it the other day, I used it the other day. We had a delivery from Lazada. Now Pook's not here, and I get a phone call from the Lazada driver. I'm like, hello, and he's talking in Thai. I'm like, Sawadee Cup. And I thought, great, I grabbed this, and I said, okay, are you at the house yet? Played it to him. And then he replied back to me, and I could understand what he was talking about. So I spoke to the Lazada delivery driver, and I dealt with it without having to ring Pook up and say, quick, come back from round your mum's, we've got Lazada delivery.
That means that guy is very patient.
Oh, he
listened.
But it worked. It worked really well.
Good,
so let's try something, because we did a little thing like, hi, how are you, and things like that. And everyone's saying, can you put it to the test a bit more? Hang on, what we got here? Let's have a look. Plant raspberry for sale, 80 baht per kilo. We're going to do some research on this, Jimmy. Jimmy's talking about riceberry. And it sells at 80 baht per kilogram. And Jimmy says, I play music, CD.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Check coffee
for bugs before sleep. Yeah, all those little flies might be in there. But then again, that's a protein kick.
They're gone.
And I'd pay a premium for those bugs down at the market. Yeah, they've all gone there. They don't last long. Right, so let's see how this goes, okay? So, you know the hardest thing is trying to orchestrate a normal conversation that you would have with someone. I'm sitting here trying to think what I can ask you. Let this bike go. You still got music from the funeral, and you've got people coming in and out for the funeral.
We did try swearing words.
No, we can't do that on here.
I know, but they're not.
We started, yeah, how are you? And Pook, straight in there, bang.
And we naughty word, but it's not working.
Pook tried the naughty words. She's terrible, she really is. Good job we didn't have the camera going. Good job it wasn't on a live stream. So listen, keep your mouth clean or I'll wash your mouth out with soap, okay? Right, so let's give it a try.
Okay. Concentrate what you're doing.
Right, and think about it. So you gotta, don't just blah blah blah, okay? When I push the button. Okay, so here we go.
I love you.
No, come on, they're proper. All the Thai girls can say that. Love you long time. You don't need a translator for that, do you? And you're speaking Thai, remember, not English.
Okay, Thai, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, die, okay.
So tell me, what have you been doing today?
บอกฉันทีว่าวันนี้คุณทำอะไร
วันนี้ไปหาเพื่อน
Today to see a friend.
Where did you meet your friend?
คุณกินที่ไหนเพื่อนของคุณ
ที่ร้านกาแฟ
at the coffee shop.
Excellent. Well, this is working well. Okay, so when you went out today, was it hot? Was it bright sunshine?
ยอดเยี่ยมนี้ทำงานได้ดีโอเควันนี้คุณออกไปไหนร้อนไหม
The dog
เป็น
pick
แสง
on
แด
that.
ดจ้า
It's not.
Hang on, guys. That said. So when you went out today, in Thai. Let's try again.
Your accent, your
My London talk,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't work too well. Who's that?
you need to
messaging?
talk properly.
David.
Huh?
David, listen, if you're watching this, don't message me because we're doing a live stream. Bless him.
Oh, he sent photo. He sent
Oh,
picture.
he's sending pictures.
We call you back after live. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try.
Yeah.
When you went to the coffee shop today, was the weather good?
วันนี้คุณไปร้านกาแฟใหม่อากาศดีไหม
อากาศดีมาก ร้อนนิดนึง
The weather is very good, a little hot.
And did you enjoy yourself having coffee with your friend?
และคุณสนุกกับการดื่มกาแฟกับเพื่อนของคุณหรือไม่
สนุกมาก เราคุยกันนานมาก
So much fun. So much fun we talk to.
Ah, that's good. Do you have plans for tomorrow? Just to get us away from the work environment, we were really under a lot of pressure at times with things, weren't we? And he really gave us, made us feel so much better. A beautiful guy. David, who I just mentioned, who was the one who suggested the meat night, he's, I mentioned it. Needs insulin. What's it called? Diabetic.
Diabetic. Oh.
He's diabetic, okay? So, of course, he's coming here to live permanently.
Yeah.
He's trying to find out about where he can get his insulin, how much it costs.
Mm-hmm.
David's taken up the case. No one asked him.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even talking. He heard me talking about it, and he said, "Get him to send the type of insulin he uses." He said, "I've got a number of places I can try. I'll go to the government hospital. He's got a friend at the government hospital." He said, "And I'll get all the information I can for you for him."
Yeah.
And I said, "That's David for you. You've seen him on videos, maybe. He's the guy who's got the Royal Enfield. He's such a wonderful, wonderful friend. He really is. I'm so proud and pleased to call him a friend. He's a great guy, isn't he? Really nice
Lovely,
guy.
lovely
and his
couple.
wife, David's like, yeah. He's like on his toes all the time, buzzing. His wife, is very laid back and relaxed and calm, isn't
Yeah.
she? It's opposites attract, and I tell you, those two, if they were both like David, they'd drive each other mad. I'm thinking maybe David drives her mad sometimes because she's so chilled out and
I
relaxed.
think I might need to calm down a little bit.
You need to calm down.
Yeah, like
You're okay. Most of the time you are. Well, we're still together after 10 years, so nearly 11 years now. How are we doing? What's going on?
70 minutes.
David, I don't really want to talk about anything like, let me see if I can,
Up top, look.
hang on a minute. What? What's up top?
Slightly up top, please.
No, it's here, this here. Oh, here we go. Remove. Okay. And you see, Thailand's a weird place in the sense that you can have someone, where was the other one? Where?
Oh, just leave it. Just reply to our.
Oh, here we go, this one here. Let me get rid of that, remove. I've got no moderators on here looking out for all this stuff for me. Good job we're not getting the sex chat things coming up.
We used to have a lot, and
Wazza says he's guessing the translator doesn't talk dog. No, it certainly doesn't. I could tell a joke about that, but I certainly won't because it's outrageous and it's wrong.
roofing transformation
Where are we?
up here. Oh look, checking coffee, but
For the bugs, we've seen that. Roofing transformations. You guys seem to have a very happy relationship. What's the secret? Listen, I guess I was talking to someone about it yesterday, I think. I guess that I was extremely lucky in the sense that my first trip here, a lot of you know the story, my first trip here, it was on the flight on the way back that I met Pook. Pook was living in the UK, she was already living there, she spoke good English, she had a job there, and she was living 20 minutes away from where I lived. So there's that. And we got on straight away. We were talking on the plane. I got an email address. From that, we moved on. We met up.
Yeah.
And the first time we actually met in England, and then flew out to Germany to see our sister. That was our first date. We just clicked, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it's no secret really. You just
be
treat
totally
each
open,
other well, respect each other for me, and be honest.
Well, the thing is, I don't care who you're with, and however wonderful that person is. Someone one of my cab driver friends posted something the other day, and it was this beautiful woman, and his little comment on it was, however beautiful she is, I bet she pisses her husband off or her boyfriend every now and then. I bet she's a nightmare at times. And it was a joke, but I don't care who you're with, but there's times when things they do might get on your nerves a little bit. But at that time, I know I'll get on Pook's nerves sometimes.
Yeah, many times.
What? Many? Hang on a minute.
No, for us, we just like, okay, I don't like this. I tell him straight away.
Yeah.
But for a lot of Thai people, they're holding it, but I'm not. I say, I don't like it. We always compromise. It's not like me, or you,
Can't
you
do
know.
that.
So we always like walk together and, you know, in a middle way.
Yeah.
You know,
Find a middle
listen
ground.
to each other and have a laugh, have a fun. You know, it's simple, really, isn't it?
That's it. I don't think it's a secret. It's purely about being decent to each other. And that don't matter whether it's a Thai lady,
treat each
English
other, you know,
yeah.
nice.
That's right. Whoever your partner is, I think that is the simple formula for a relationship to work. It doesn't matter whether you're in England, Australia, US, wherever you are. If you're in a relationship, if you can both be decent to each other, understand that person's not perfect, you're not perfect, and there's going to be times when you'll get on each other's nerves,
Yeah.
but find a way through it and compromise.
Yeah.
Don't matter where you are or who you're with, it'll work. The relationship will work. And the problem is where the relationship breaks down is if someone's too stubborn and they say they're not accepting it. You change, and I know people like this. It's their way or no way.
Yeah.
And that's not the way for. I'm thinking of someone in particular right at this moment in time.
I think respect is very important.
Yeah.
Okay, if Kev want to meet the friend, go. And you know, sometimes he like to do his own thing. I don't mind. But we always tell each other, you know, okay, I'm gonna pop see friend, come back, you know, maybe an hour. And we always do things like, you know, if I say hour, that means we will hour. If I will be late, we will let each other know.
Yeah.
You know, it's no dark corner
No.
between us.
That's the thing. Be open as well. You got. To be
I
open
always
about
tell
everything.
Kev, if you don't love me anymore, tell me straight away. It's just, you know, this is the way we just honest to each other, isn't it?
I just got a little bit choked up there. You saying that? Did you see it in my face? No, it's just about being open and being decent.
Yeah.
And that goes with anything, any kind of relationship with any person. Be decent to people, whether it's the person you live with, the person you love, or if it's a stranger on the street.
Yeah.
Be decent, and honestly, the place would be a much better place. Where we going now? Let's have a look. Oh, we're falling behind on these a little bit. That's always good. Let's have a look.
Kev, 1, 2, 3.
Hang on. Roofing transformations.
Come back in after
Oh, we've done that. What's the secret? Yeah, so no secret. Just be decent to a person and honest with someone.
Yeah.
Hello to you both. I'll tell you something else as well, and I will mention this on here. You know there's something wrong straight away. if Pook started hiding her phone away from me,
Yeah.
our phones, we both know the codes. Listen, if I get run over by something, she needs to access my computer, she needs to access my phone. I've got a lock on it in case I lose it and someone else finds it, but she knows how to open it. And at any time, if we're taking pictures and she says, oh, can I transfer the pictures? I give her my phone, she unlocks it, she does what she needs to do. We've got no secrets. You get anyone, whether it be Pook or whether it be me, suddenly I start to kick my
Hiding
phone out the
thing.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, or put a different code on it. Oh, give me my phone here, I'll do it for you. That's a sure indication that something's not right. So that kind of thing, they're obviously hiding something from their partner, and it's not the way to make a relationship work. Just a little word of listen to me, I sound like an agony aunt now. Do you remember, English people might remember someone called Claire Rayner. Claire Rayner was the extremist agony aunt, okay? So she used to be on the radio and people used to phone in with their relationship problems. She was supposed to be really great at relationships.
Expert.
Yeah. Claire Rayner, okay? I remember I was in the cab one day listening to Claire Rayner just for a laugh. And this woman rang in, she said, I don't know what to do, Claire. She said, I'm really fed up with him. She said, he's untidy. They've been married for like 30 years, 20 years,
got
something like that.
it in Thailand too.
And Claire, it's real, I don't know what to do. He's driving me mad. He's so untidy. I walked in the bathroom last night and he left his socks on the floor. The rest of his clothes were out. He'd put them in the wash basket, but he left his socks on the floor. Now, first of all, I'm thinking, poor bloke, he's picked up his clothes and the socks have dropped out somewhere, you know. He's walked out, thought he's done the right thing. Just his socks on the floor. She went, Claire
Maybe
Rayner.
he done that every day.
No, listen to this. Claire Rayner. Leave him, Lovey. Leave him, leave him, Lovey. Leave him. A man like that will never change. You will always be his slave. You'll always be his servant. Just leave him. Don't put up with it anymore. Like, what? You're telling the girl to get a divorce for a pair of socks. So yeah, there's me being the agony aunt and talking about relationship problems on here. I'm not the person to talk to about it, really. I'm not.
Came back into the UK.
I know what works for us. Let's see where we are. Let's see where we are. Kev, back in the UK. I feel so sorry for you, Kev. I really do. Get back over here soon. I'll tell you something, guys. Keep an eye on what's happening with the banks, okay? Wherever you bank, keep an eye on it. There's something very, very serious and very wrong happening with the banking industry all over the world. Me and David were talking about it a long time ago. Over the last few days, it's starting to come out about banks, bank runs, people grabbing their money out. I know people who have drawn all of their money out of the UK. They're selling their property in the UK. They don't trust what's happening in the UK.
They're fed up, isn't it?
Similar to America as well. Just as a heads up, and I'm not talking about these weird conspiracy theories, but there's something very, very serious going on. The banks and the governments are trying to badmouth Bitcoin to make it look bad and try and stop people using it because they don't control people's money when they've got it in Bitcoin or any other cryptos. They're also, you look at money you can bring into Thailand, it's been restricted to the amounts that you can bring in. So, and crypto, you don't get that. You can transfer $1 billion if you want, and someone did that. A very wealthy American guy did that a few weeks ago. So just be aware, keep an eye on what's happening with the banks around the world and the banking industry. There's something seriously wrong, and there's something going on behind the scenes. And it don't look good, believe me, it really don't look good. I'll leave it there because I'm not going to be the mad conspiracy theorist, but just mark my words, keep
Let's
an
say
eye on
hello
it.
to Smile Often.
Let's have a look. Smile often.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Hi, smile often.
Nice name.
Yeah. I thought that was someone else. There was someone else. Joseph. There's a guy over from America, retired here just a few months ago. Lovely guy. He's an author. He's written one book. He's writing another book at the moment.
That's
Do you know,
Sammy friend.
Yeah, Sammy's friend.
But this is not.
No, I know, no. He's got something on his profile, a smile, something, and I thought I was getting the two mixed up. Joseph, I'm going to be doing, if he does it, I'll do an interview with him soon. He's a lovely guy, and he's one of those guys. Again, I'm transfixed. He's talking to me, and I'm like, it's like I'm sitting there listening to the Buddha. Lovely, beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Really concise, smart guy, really intelligent. So I'm looking forward to doing an interview with him soon as well. So that's something
He
to look
can
out
write
for.
a book story about you, your story.
Well, I think he should do. I've started writing a book years ago, because there's a lot of twists and turns in my life, believe me. And
Don't stress.
no, I'm not. I'm just thinking.
Relax.
And I started writing notes down. The thing is, I'm not really that good. I'm not really that good at putting words together. My grammar's terrible. I'm dyslexic as well. So if you want to read a book that's written by a dyslexic, it'll give you a good laugh. But my life story isn't about a good laugh, believe me. So I'm going to speak to Joseph and see if there might be some kind of correlation there between me telling my story and Joseph putting it into words that people might be able to read.
30,
And it goes through.
30,000 here.
Okay, lovely. We'll keep going for now. So I smile. David Smith, conversation. Travelled from Konkan to find why you said tea. Hang on a minute, I'm lost.
Oh, still talking about that. No.
Hang on. David Smith, conversation. Travel from Konkan. Find why you said tea. I don't know what you mean, David. If you're talking about the builder, what you were talking about just now, please don't do it on here. In Thailand, listen to this. In Thailand, okay, I walk into a shop. I buy a meat pie. I walk out. I bite into that meat pie. It's full of mould, maggots. It's disgusting. Okay. I walk in the shop. I tell them what's happened. I video what's happened. Okay. The evidence is there. I go on Facebook and I say, don't shop in that shop. Their meat pies are rotten. They're rank. You can get in trouble for doing that, even though the evidence is there and it's true.
Yeah.
If I start bad mouthing builders, we've had, like I say, we've had 3 builders here, so I could be speaking about any one. If I start bad mouthing builders, it could cause problems for us. I don't want to do that.
We don't really like to talk about negative
things. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
like on YouTube, a lot of comment like negative. We try to get rid of it.
Yeah.
We like to focus positive.
And it's not about seeing the world through rose-tinted glasses, that everything's beautiful and perfect. But believe me, if you live your life thinking positive, doing positive things, your life changes, and it really gives you a lift. It really helps throughout your life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, all that bad stuff, we'd rather ignore that. It's left for other YouTube channels and Facebook groups.
Yeah. Smile often is the guys talking about Buddhist,
That's right, yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, in fact, I've just answered a message to you, Smile Often.
Can you scroll it down, please?
Yeah, I will do,
Thank
yeah.
you for 30,000 people still with us.
Thank you, guys.
What's us there? I'm guessing that
Smile
translated
often. Can't figure out living chat. Live chat?
Live chat.
Is that live chat? You can't figure it out, Smile Often. Send us a message. Was I? Oh, we've had that about the dog. We spoke about that, translating the dog. We'll get back to the translator in a minute as well.
Bruce Grant.
Bruce Grant, Pookie caught your eye boarding a flight.
Yeah, and he's stalking me on the plane.
Oh, when he said Pookie pie is a lie in England. Those old cockneys in London.
Porky pie, you're talking about
He's telling the
pork
Pookie
pie. Oh, I can do
Oh
something.
no,
like
no,
that
we're at the
now.
fair we go.
Pork pie.
Right, this guy has written Pookie, but meaning Pookie. But I saw Pookie and I thought he was talking about Porky pie, which means a lie. That's how cockneys talk in London. Okay, I don't, by the way. I don't like cockney rhyming slang. Pook, when I mention Pookie, she's thinking straight away of food. Typical Thai lady. Oh, pork pie, I could do with one of them now.
Pork pie and Scotch egg.
Scotch egg would be nice from
Yeah.
Dennis's
Black pudding.
in Bexley. No, not black pudding. I
No,
can't
black
eat
pudding. I can make it like a Isan style.
Yeah, I'm sure
Put
you
lamb
can.
on top and a little bit fresh chili.
Do you know something? I think we're going to
nice.
have to go and get some pancakes in a minute after this. I'm getting hungry talking about food.
Pancake or
We did a 48-hour fast, which led into more than that, didn't it? We did a 24-hour fast, and it led into a 46-hour fast. No food at all for that time, just drinking water and coffee.
yeah.
Pook sitting there saying halfway through it, "Oh, I could really do with this." I really, really desperately hard. It really was, but it's good. It's really good for you, and it makes you feel great.
when you keep doing that, you get used to it. But I'm saying that I'm not that hungry when you look. Sometimes it's come up on Facebook. Say, oh,
Yeah,
and be doing all right.
yeah. 48
hours.
Respect and friendship are important. I think you two have a handle on it. Seem to. It works all right for us, and we've got a great relationship. This is the easiest relationship I've ever been in, and I say that in the sense that Pook's she's not stupid, she's not subservient, she doesn't bow down to everything I say, she doesn't look up to me, she's my equal, and she speaks her mind, which is important as well, I think. But well, for some people, they like to talk down to people, but I think that
Some
has helped
people
us
they
a lot.
like to stamp other people down, you know.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Make other people like a small object, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but no. Regarding having a handle on it working okay, it's just how it's happened, isn't it? It's just fallen into place. And like I say, Pook's not a pushover, but this is the easiest relationship. That's what I was talking about. This is the easiest relationship that I've ever been in. I've been in 3 serious relationships in my life. Pook, one before that, and one before that. And out of those 3 I'm not talking about as a teenager going out with girls, like a little relationship. I'm talking about 3 serious relationships. This is the easiest and the most gratifying relationship out of those 3. And it's not because she's like bowing down all the time.
No way.
No, there you go, you see. And it's little comments like that make me laugh and keep it light as well. Let's have a look. Football show. Your age and her age. What? Is that a demand? Your age and her age. Really? Yeah. Pook's 67. I'm 25.
Thank you. Next.
Had a great time with my girlfriend. Sad to be back in the UK. Oh,
We
okay.
know that feelings very terrible, isn't it? When Dad used to drop us at the airport, Udon Thani airport, we just feel like, oh, you know, we don't want to go back.
But again, why our relationship works, well, why it was so easy for us is that right from the start, we were together. And we'd come to Thailand together, we'd have a holiday, and we'd return together. So we were always together. And we were talking about, people call us, what do they call us?
Badanggo.
Badanggo. Now, those of you who don't know, Badanggo, they get 2 little bits of like flour stuff, pastry, and they pinch them together like this. And that's what we're like. People down the market, they say Badanggo, we're like Badanggo.
I think
We're always together, most of the time.
I think for us, for our relationship, it's like when we down there, when we zero, we together.
Yeah.
When we up there, we together every situation, you
Yeah.
know, happy, sad. That's why it makes us strong.
And it's still exciting as well.
Yeah.
For me, sitting here now just talking like this and having a laugh, it's like
Yeah.
you know, like when you first meet a girl,
yeah.
first relate. That's what tonight's like right now. It's still like, wow, you know what I mean? I wake up in the morning and I'm not like sucking up to Pook. It's just like I'll look over to the side. Hang on a minute. I'll look over to the side. I'm just working out what side of the bed I'm on. Look over to the side and it makes me smile. I think, look, I'm waking up to this beautiful woman, as well as sunshine in Thailand and everything else. But it's still fresh. It's still like a brand new relationship.
Sometimes I haven't showered yet. I haven't brushed my teeth
Oh,
yet.
she stinks rotten.
He still said I'm beautiful.
Stinks rotten. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, when he smells. This is another thing. We haunt it to each other, you know. When you smell, I tell you straight away. When that's not right.
Do I smell very often?
No, you know.
I was going to say, I can't remember you telling me. Keep it to yourself. Where are we? Yeah, so Kev, get back to Thailand. It's good for you. It's good for your soul. It'll be good for your girlfriend as well.
Yeah.
Try and get back whenever you can. John the accountant. Hi, John. Good to see you. My advice to people in Thailand is to buy physical Thai gold bar as opposed to cash. Absolutely right. And I'm not a financial wizard or expert, and I can't advise on financial issues, but the guy I was talking about who's getting his money out of England and selling his house in England, he's looking at buying a lot of gold. He's talking about buying used gold jewellery and holding on to that. And some bullion as well, like some ingots and things like that. But he's having a mix. And the reason for that, and it's not a conspiracy, you know, you don't know what's around the corner, you don't know what's going to happen. And if one day him and his wife need to get out of Thailand, they can just put their jewellery on like Mr. T and off they go on the plane. So, yeah, that's something else. But yeah, totally agree with you, John. Very wise advice. Bruce, property in Australia is dropping. Some... I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Property in Australia is dropping. Some suburbs 30% down. Up end of towns are safe. Up end of towns, so you're talking about good areas are safe, but run of the mill is down 30%. There's something really big going on at the moment in finance around the world. There's bank runs going on that's not being publicised big time. The media, the BBC, people like that, they won't report it. Believe me, they won't report it. They're in bed with the politicians, even though they say they're an independent news organisation. Absolute rubbish. And I know Danny Baker personally. Danny Baker, who was a radio presenter on BBC for years. Look at what's going on. I don't know fully, but look at what's going on with Gary Neville at the moment, and you'll see. There's a good story about the BBC there. Go on Twitter. Look at Gary Neville. It is Gary Neville, isn't it? Anyway, one of the famous footballers. Match of the Day. Match of the Day, which is a BBC thing. They've done away with, or the presenters have walked out because of the BBC's actions, and it's the BBC because they're in bed with the government now. I'll probably get cut off in a minute.
Next, please.
Next, please.
Terrible.
Kev says he suffers a little bit from rheumatism. When I get to Thailand, after about 2 days, no more pain. Exactly, that's right. It's a known phenomenon. It really is. And discomfort. As soon as I get back to UK, pain started again. But that's it. You got the cold, you got the damp. That's no good for rheumatism. I'm not a doctor. My mum had rheumatoid arthritis. Sadly, when she was suffering, she couldn't travel. But you know, times before when it first started to come, she'd be off on holiday to somewhere warm and she'd have no pain at all. If you get hot days in England, she had no pain or very little pain. So that's the thing. This climate is great for you. That sunshine's great. Those countries, like some of the Scandinavian countries, like not Norway, but you know those kind. What do they call them? You know what I mean? Up near Norway, Scandinavian countries. Some of those don't get any sunshine during the day, and they're the countries with the highest suicide rates.
Yeah.
Sunshine has a big effect on your well-being, your health and well-being.
Finland up there.
Yeah, all those countries.
Scandinavia. They're cold, isn't
those
it?
countries up there,
Yeah,
Denmark.
because they haven't seen much sunshine.
Yeah, that's right.
You are my sunshine.
So as well as the rheumatism, just being out and seeing the sunshine makes you feel good, but it's proven. I'm not talking about laying out in it and getting skin cancer, but you know, that vitamin D that you get from it is all good. Oh, I'm going to mention this as well quickly. I'm taking a supplement at the moment. It's called vitamin B.
B3.
B3. A very good friend of mine, he owns and runs the largest health supplement business, online business in Thailand. He's very, very successful, Australian guy.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the shop?
Good karma.
Good Karma. Search for Good Karma health products and you'll find Chris's business. And he doesn't need, believe me, he doesn't need me to give him a plug, but I'd recommend it because the stuff he does is exceptional. He told me about this B3 supplement. It's a vitamin. Usually you take a vitamin and you go through your day and you haven't got a clue what's going on, you don't know. This bit of vitamin B3, it's got something called iacin in it. You take it and within an hour you get tingles, it's like you got sunburn. And it's what it does, it opens up all the... Tingly. Yeah.
Rash, itchy.
Yeah, it feels like prickly heat. It feels like you got sunburn because it opens up all the arteries and the blood vessels and the blood goes into them. And it's brilliant. You get that, okay, and then that subsides after about half an hour. But it's made me much more alert, much more energy since it might be psychological, but I don't know. But I'll tell you something else that is a physical thing. After those COVID jabs, I had Pfizer, 2 of them. My sense of smell just disappeared. I've never had COVID, but my sense of smell disappeared noticeably after I had those jabs. Now, I just left it. I didn't really link the two. Since I've been taking this B3, now I don't know if it's to do with the blood vessels in my nose being opened up and regenerated, whatever it is.
Again.
A cup of coffee now. It's beautiful, that smell. Driving along and you pass by one of the trees with the flowers on. Beautiful, I can smell it straight away.
Yeah.
So since I've been taking the B3, it's made me feel a lot better, a lot more energy, like I needed it. But and also my sense of smell has come back beautiful. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert on health, but I'm just telling you about what I do and what I take. We've got to do a video on health, haven't we? What we do for our health. Where are we? We've missed a few. Let's just scroll back just a little bit. Yeah, that's the arthritis we were talking about. Kev, David Smith, strange thing, our stories are very similar.
I think-
Yeah, maybe they are. Listen, send me an email if you want to talk about it. Old School Mike.
Old School Mike.
Old School
Hi.
Mike, how you doing?
Oh, thank you very much.
Pook equals beauty queen. Absolutely, she's stunningly beautiful. Bruce Grant, yes. Yes, Pookie.
Gemini star. Oh, haven't.
Gemini Star, I haven't seen you for
Yeah.
for a while.
Hi.
Hi there. Greetings to you too. Good to see you. Then again, we haven't done many live streams recently, have we?
No.
Kevin Sassman says, hi Kevin and Pookie, from a blistering 31 summer's afternoon in
SA?
South Africa.
Oh.
But looks like you two also seem to be cooling off from a warm day. It's been beautiful
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Quite nice evening.
What's the temperature been today, do you know?
Today, long.
Huh?
Maybe 30 something.
Yeah,
daytime.
up in the
30,
32,
yeah.
something like that, 33. It's been really nice though. And now it's just really, really comfortable. A little
Yeah.
bit of a cool breeze. Oh
We
no,
can-
that's the fan.
We can see star over there.
Clear sky. Oh, I just banged my head. Yeah, stars, and it's beautiful.
Sometimes I lay down here and then I put my feet up here.
Mm.
To, then you get like a swollen feet.
That's good
And
for
that-
you as well.
That's here, isn't it?
Yep. They say for 20 minutes a day, if you lay on your back, even on a bed,
Yeah.
and put your feet up against
Yeah,
the
I
wall,
put the feet on.
so the feet
this
are above
rail.
you, and the blood comes back down. It helps your blood circulation, and does away with swelling in your legs and in your feet. It's turned into a health show.
Yeah, sure.
Anyone got any ailments or problems or any embarrassing itches that they or rashes they want to tell us about? Don't, guys. I'm joking, really.
Okay, next please.
Yes, Pookie, Gemini Star, Kevin. So that's that one. Oh, Gary Lineker, that's the footballer. Yeah, Gary Lineker was speaking out about some of the race issues that are coming out in England, and he spoke up and he spoke his mind. And because of that, they decided to get rid of him. So Ian Wright and some of the other pundits on Match of the Day, as far as I know, they've walked out too. So Match of the Day doesn't have any pundits to talk about the match like they do, and so that is. And Danny Baker, he's a good friend of Lineker's, and he's been talking about it as well. It's shocking. The BBC, who are meant to be unbiased, people in England are still, in my mind, ridiculously paying their licence fee. I'd like to tell everyone not to, but it's up to you. BBC, they drive me mad. They're biased, absolutely biased, in my opinion. My opinion, that is.
Take it off.
I'm look what one. How much smoke you have tonight? No, he's all right. He's joking. Right, okay.
Cigar?
No, he's talking about cannabis, isn't he?
Cannabis.
Right, let's get to that in a minute. Before that, Globe Tripper says,
Oh, we tell you about cannabis in a
I'm
minute.
looking forward to moving to Thailand permanently. At the end of the year, I'm sick of the struggle, expensive life here in Australia. Yeah, but again, this is happening with a lot of people, and this is why the banks are starting to close down. They're starting to make it more and more difficult, and the banks at any time can decide they're shutting their doors, and they will only allow you what the government says you're entitled to, or what you should have at any given time. And they'll tell you it's for the good of the country and the good of the people as a whole. I'm not going to go off on that. Just do a bit of research. It's out there if you look for it. And I'm not talking about the crazy conspiracy theories. There's something very, very wrong
Focus
going
on
on.
Asia. How they do Thai people.
So yeah, come out to Thailand, or not just Thailand, I don't know, the Philippines. I don't know about these countries, but here in Thailand, life is so much nicer. It really is. Andrew. Okay, how much smoke have I had tonight? Okay, first of all, I know you're joking, but I used to smoke cigarettes when I was young, got lung cancer. I stopped smoking immediately when I was 22, and so I don't smoke at all. Before that, I'd had a bit of puff, like with my mates growing up, like you do. Cannabis is legal here now. I can walk from here, and within less than a minute, I could go and get some cannabis.
UD Town, they
growing
got
fresh.
one.
UD Town, yeah, you got booze where it's ready, and it's like skunk. It's the stronger stuff, all different strengths, and you can smoke that straight. Not smoke it in public. I can bring it home, smoke, but I'm not interested in it, and I don't take any drugs. The only thing I ever took through my life, I had a little bit of cannabis. I tried cannabis, and it was all right, but I don't like the idea of something stopping my body and my brain working how I want it to work. And it's not a control, right, maybe it is a control
Something
thing.
control you mean?
Yeah, that's right. Something else is taking control of my body. And I don't like the taste of alcohol. I haven't drunk alcohol for more than 30 years. And it's not because I was an alcoholic and had to give up. I just don't like the taste of alcohol. And 3 times in my life I've been drunk and I really hated the experience. Like
Hangover.
trying to talk to someone and I know I'm slurring and it's embarrassing. I'm really conscious and aware of it. So any of that stuff, I'm not interested in it. But I don't mind, you know, people enjoy it and that's fine with me. I'm not going to sit here and run everyone down if they like a drink or they like a smoke. Entirely up to them. But for me, it don't work for me. So no smoke, honestly. Oh, one other thing, and I've said it before, but there's new members. I used to run music venues in London. Used to go in the green room where the artists, the changing room, yeah. And all musicians, the bands, there'd be someone snorting a bit of coke and having a puff. So all the time, I'm rubbing my nose now as if I've had some myself. It's because I thought I was going to sneeze. No. And every time they'd say, Kev, we've got some really good gear. Do you want a line? And I'd say, I don't take it. I don't touch it. They went, get out of it. Because of how I am now, how I've always been, up on my toes, always lively and alert. Everyone thought that I used to take cocaine, and that's why I was like I
on
was.
something.
Honestly,
The way he talked.
I'm high on life. I just love life, and I don't need anything to put me on a high. So no, I've never ever touched cocaine or any of those kind of drugs. I had a bit of puff when I was younger, a few times.
Good boy.
And I'm not interested in it now because look at me. What would I be like on cocaine? I'm probably a nightmare already. I know Pook says, "Oh, calm
No,
down a
if you
bit."
touch things like that, we probably never.
Oh, of course, no, that's right, no.
I don't like you smell smoking.
No smoke, no smoke, nothing, not at all, no drink, and I'm happy and buzzing all the time.
Oh, shall we tell a story about marijuana in Amsterdam?
No, you don't want to talk about our friends like that. You can't.
They probably get upset. Okay.
Yeah.
Move
And
on
they would know.
something else.
No. They'd know what we're talking about. We had a weekend in Amsterdam. Something went on. No. It's not for us to talk about here.
Okay, Kev. Back to Kev.
Folks in Asia, hello.
Oh,
Our
hello.
favourite Thai people. Well,
Thai.
one lovely Thai, one bloke. Yeah, that reminds me of what was said today. We were at a coffee shop, okay, and we were meeting one of the ladies who's joining up with Pook's Thai
Thai.
dating agency.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm going to sneeze now and I keep rubbing my nose and you're all going to be thinking, yeah, he's been snorting. Anyway, we're sitting there. This guy came round. Is he German or something like that? He had a strong accent. Anyway, he came round and he said, excuse me guys, sorry to disrupt you, but I recognise you, pointing at Pook, I recognise you from Facebook, YouTube. He said, I didn't recognise you, but I know your voice, me. He's sitting, it's obvious. Looking at the screen right now, okay? There's this beautiful woman, okay? Men are going to keep their eyes on her. But for him, it was so extreme, he didn't even recognise me.
They listen to you.
But he knew my voice. I'm the one who's doing all the chat, all the talk. Pook's the beautiful woman sitting there, so his eyes are on her and he's listening to me. And we just had to laugh about it. I said, I don't blame you, mate. I understand why you would notice Pook rather than notice me.
Okay,
And we get people when we're out. People say, hey, Pookie. And they look at me, it's like, you're the YouTube guy. Pookie, they know her name. They ain't got a clue who I am. They're not interested in me. Understandably so.
Next, please. Let's say hello to our subscribers.
Let's have a look.
A good example of how this
I was again taking John the accountant. I was against taking any coronavirus vaccine. I took the first jab to be able to travel. That's why we took them. I have had no sense of smell. There you go, someone else. And a continuous cough. Yeah, the cough. Loads of people have got the cough for the last 18 months. And that just doesn't go. And this is something else. Listen, I'm not going to go into it too much because YouTube will probably block the video. But have a look on YouTube, some of the videos that are out there. Some of the CEOs of Pfizer, some of these vaccine companies, have a look at what's coming out, the way that they're being interrogated now, actually interrogated. And I hope that them and the people surrounding them face criminal charges for what's gone on. They deserve it. But I wouldn't have taken it, but we had to because not being able to move anywhere, not being able to travel, it was we had to do it. Forced into it, and it was wrong, so wrong. Coronavirus was there. You can't doubt that it was there, but people are now saying the way that governments dealt with it, in most instances, it was a scam. It was a money-making venture. Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry to hear that, John. Sorry to hear that. Like I say, I'm not a doctor, but for me, the B3 vitamin, B3 niacin, search it online. It might be an answer to your sense of smell, because my sense of smell has come back since I've been taking it. And it was Chris, my mate who's got the supplement company. He's been taking it for a while, and he says how good it is. And it was him who introduced me to it. And it's just fixed my sense of smell perfectly. But also, I've got to say, speak to your doctor before you take it, just in case there's any other symptoms that might be a problem with it. It shouldn't be that. It's just it's a vitamin.
Dr. Kev. Dr. Kevin.
What have I done tonight? I've done business talk. I've done Claire Rayner talk, marriage and relationship talk, and now I'm doing medical doctor talk. What cap am I putting on
food
next?
expert in a minute.
No, that's you. You're the one. You were talking about pork pies. We've done food as well.
Oh, you make me hungry.
I'm going to definitely go and get a pancake when we're finished here. Roti. Go and see our favourite roti shop. Roti down on Soi Nong Bua. Lovely couple as well, husband and wife team down there.
I've got mango here.
Good example how decent most Thai women are. My girlfriend put in air conditioning system in the house for me, did not ask me to pay, and never asked me for any money. It happens, you know. Some people can't afford it. You know, if your girlfriend couldn't afford to pay that, she wouldn't. You find the right person, and Pook's earning money through her businesses now. Today we were out and about. Pook desperately needs a new laptop. Okay, now she's been earning some money through a business side, so we're looking at laptops. And I said, look, and she's talking about buying me new shirts out of the money she's got gone into her bank and that. And I said, no, just hang on to it. But there you go, perfect example. Not all Thai women are out for your money. Of course there are, but it's not just Thai women. English, Australian, Europe, wherever you go in the world, you'll find women and men, men scammers as well, just out after money. Don't care where they get it from. Wherever they get it from, they'll get it.
When you're with the right person.
Yeah.
So,
again, it's about what I've got's not mine. It's
so
ours,
if you
know,
think not
what Pook's
right,
got.
don't stay. You know, for me, I'm not trying to tell you to leave each other, but you know, you stay together. You're not happy, so why?
What's the point? You
What's
may
the
as well
point?
find someone who keeps you happy through your life.
Bless
Where
you.
are we? Someone's sneezing down there. Tell them to put a mask on. Okay, and when we go out to restaurants, we'd never. There you go. Pook's often paying for meals and drinks and things like that. Yeah. There's not a set formula to it. Who pays when and what. It's just as and when. I can use that. That's easier. Alan Dow says, when you're going to put a ring on it? When am I going to put a ring on it, Pook?
I got a ring.
She's got a ring that I bought her ages ago.
Anniversary.
The wedding thing, you know, we
did talk about it before.
Yeah, we're heavily invested in business at the moment, okay? We still need to raise some more money to finish the house off, a few bits and pieces. So we're going to get that done first. Get the businesses up and running.
When the time is right, I will let you guys know.
Then we'll get married, That's when we'll get
We
married.
will invite subscribers.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll definitely have a meet night for the wedding, after the wedding. We can't invite you all to our little house, though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on.
But the ring is a ring for me, you know, like
Yeah.
I said before.
Yeah.
It's not very.
Yes, you don't need that symbol for a...
Some people marry even take the ring off
That's right, yeah. Throw that ring away.
Yeah.
That's it, I've had enough.
and go to the bar.
I can laugh about it now, but once to feed me, fed red ant eggs. Did not know at the time what I was eating.
Red and egg.
Your dad used to like them, didn't
Yeah.
he? He loved
I
ant
did
eggs.
try, but I'm just not keen on it.
They're
When
very-
you eat it and then they
Are
pop.
they bitter?
No, they're sour.
Sour.
When back then, when lamb very expensive, and they use red ant for the sour taste.
I've just seen something. I'm sorry, Andrew. I thought you were talking about cannabis. Andrew, was talking about smoke from the burning fields.
Yeah, but how many smoke? He don't.
Have you had smoke tonight?
Yeah,
Is what he said.
Yeah.
Meaning, have we had smoke in the area because of the burning
yeah,
fields?
but the way Andrew say is
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
he's just told us what he's talking about. We don't get a problem with smoke here
No.
because we're so close to town.
Yeah.
This is like a
Actually,
village.
when you burn some, you can report, but because where we live in Tesaban area,
You
know,
can complain about someone
Yeah.
having a bonfire in their garden here, where we are, but
but outside countryside,
we don't
it's a
get the
lot.
pollution here because we're 5 minutes away from Central Plaza and the railway station. Although where we are, it's like a village. It's still got that village feel. Everyone knows each other. It's very quiet, as you can hear. And
The music gone down.
music's gone down. The
Yeah,
funeral
yeah.
must have finished. Yeah. But no, we don't get that smoke pollution from burning fields and all that. Go out of town.
Sometimes
15,
I
20
do a
minutes.
little bit burn dry leaf.
I'm going to report you to the Tesaban. Smoking all these people out with your
Don't
dried
you
leaves.
dare. who you talking to?
She should be on that programme, Nightmare Neighbours.
Oh, you to watch that.
Oh, don't talk about that. That was a real downer.
Another show, what that one called? You don't have it and then we take it away.
Oh, can't pay, we'll take it
Oh,
away.
yeah.
Again, all these programmes, it's looking in on people's bad luck and it just brings your life down. It's
Yeah.
entertainment for some
Yeah.
people, but you're watching some poor bloke who can't afford to feed his kids and he's having his car taken away that he needs for work or his van. That's, yeah. Stay away from it. Be an
Thank you,
optimist.
40,000 people
Stay
still
away.
stay with us.
Thank you, yeah. Stay away from negativity as much as you can, including TV. We haven't watched TV since we've lived here, have we?
No.
TV at all. We haven't got TV. No TV at
We
all.
got no time for
And we
it.
didn't watch much in England either. So, and that's a good thing. It really is.
So a lot of Thai people, they watching soap. Thai
Yeah,
soap.
yeah. Yeah, all shouting
Yeah,
around. It's
yeah.
like EastEnders. Get
Yeah,
out of my
like
pub.
EastEnder.
Get out of my pub. Who are you looking at? It's- And the old lady, I've probably told it before, years ago in EastEnders, there was an old lady, and her part in EastEnders, her name was Anna something, and she was Lou Bill. She was Ian Bill's grandmother, and she was in EastEnders right from day one, and she was in it for years. And I picked her up in the cab one day. She'd left EastEnders for years and years before, and I was speaking to her about different things. I said, "And what about EastEnders? It was such a big part of your life for years. Do you miss it?" She went, "No, I bloody..." She spoke exact. She was typecast because she spoke exactly as she did on EastEnders. "No, I bloody don't." She went, "That programme, it was depressing, all about shouting and bloody arguing all the time." So that was a woman who starred in EastEnders. That was her opinion of EastEnders, the TV show. And you watch it, and it's probably still the same now. Get out of my pub.
Everyone quiet now.
Yeah. Oh, we better.
You-
upsetting
You
everyone.
need to
I'm sorry.
lower it down.
Sorry, neighbours. Invite some in. They'll be
How
all
long
right.
we on?
Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let me see.
15 minutes.
Let's see. Are you ready to go then?
No, I'm only.
And again, how decent the Thai people are. My mum lived next door. She was not happy that I was staying with her daughter and not being married, but saying that her mum liked me because I did not smoke or drink. That makes a big difference, you know. People do really appreciate that. People look at me like I'm some kind of saint. When Pook says, "Hey, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, can we go to temple together sometimes?"
Like sometimes people look at me that think I like to drink to
Yeah.
concert, something like that.
Really? So yeah, when
Well-
she's talking to Thai people about, they say, "Oh, what was it someone said the other day? I can't remember where we were, but someone said to her, 'Oh, he looks like a really clean Farang.'" Like, Farangs are
They say,
expensive.
"Oh, look clean."
Look, he looks clean, yeah.
Because she always says some, a few Farang, European, foreigner live over
Just
there.
chilling out and relaxing,
They
you
like
know?
to drink,
Yeah.
So he looks a bit like untidy.
And then Pookas say, "Yeah, he doesn't smoke or drink either." And it's like, wow, it really pushes me up. If I could get involved in politics, I'd win the vote because I'm clean. I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I'm a clean Farang. But I can't.
Okay, see Lonsa, say goodbye to 13.
Serious time for me. Thanks for a wonderful live stream. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Neil, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks so much. Let's have a look. And again, oh, we've done that bit. did that bit. John, I hope to be back in Udon Thani after 30 months of being stuck in the UK.
Oh,
I want to meet you, John. I think
30 months, that's more than 2 years.
there's a couple of times we've had some slight disagreements over things, but that's all right. Not everyone can think the same or have the same opinions, and I don't like sycophants. I don't like people who agree with me just because they think they should agree with me. I really want to meet you, John, and sit down, have a coffee with you and have a chat. So please let me know when you're in Udon Thani and we will meet up, definitely. I'm looking forward to it, I really am. I'd like to find out more about you. And if ever you want to come on the YouTube channel, you probably don't, but if you do, let us know. I have plans to sell up in the UK within the next 18 months and be living in Thailand. So, I'm so pleased for you, John, I really am. I am so pleased for you, really am. And good luck with everything, and I hope your health stays good or improves from what you've got at the moment. Kevin says, how's the matchmaking business? How's the matchmaking business, Pookie?
Going well, thank you. It's nice to see someone when they match each other and then they, like they feel in love.
Tell them a little bit about the lady you met today, what she said to you, and it's quite heartwarming sometimes, This woman's got a very good job working for the government.
Yeah.
She don't need money. She's got a house and she's got a reasonable standard of living. She wants someone to... what did she say to you?
She just wants someone to walk beside her, out, have dinner together, do activities together. Seem to be lonely,
Yeah.
So, some people, they just want someone, beside them.
That's right. Yeah. And she's never been in a serious relationship. She's devoted her life to her parents.
No kid, no married.
No kids, never been married.
Job.
Her mum has passed away.
I think mum passed away, but she's still looking and
Caring for her dad.
Yeah.
They had a kind... Oh, hang on a minute. The gimbal's just gone a bit crazy. Let me try and... I'll tell you what I'll do. It's
Or maybe
flashing
the
like this.
elastic band coming out.
No. The hang on a second, guys. Oh dear, look. This is Patrick Moore, the sky at night. We're looking at the stars. Hang on a minute.
Talking about the match business, and then the camera's gone funny.
Right, I'm going to take this off the gimbal.
Okay.
And we'll just have to finish soon because the phone's going dead and the gimbal's died already. So,
Is it the battery going? The gimbal?
Yeah, just let that run out.
Okay.
That's okay, so now we're on manual gimbal. That means my arm's holding it. It's going to be a bit wobbly. So this lady, she's looking after her dad. Really beautiful person, good job. And she's just looking for someone, the company, to be together, to spend the rest of her life with. And they're the kind of people that are starting on the introduction agency. And again, for those of you who are coming a bit late, if anyone's interested, or if you know anyone who's interested in meeting a decent lady, and I don't say that in a way that I'm talking about other women not being decent, but if you want to meet a decent lady who Pooka and her business partner are vetted, get in touch with her. My Thai dating @gmail.com.
Yeah, send out an email.
And then she'll send you all the information. Or if you've got any friends who are interested, and some of my friends here, they're getting in touch with their friends back in the UK.
Yeah.
So, right, let's just check this.
Enjoy your video. Where is your white glasses?
Where's...
Thailand, my way. We got a coffee cup here. We don't have
in Thailand, December,
white
says
glasses.
Kev. Yeah, get back, Kev. In December he's coming back. And your health will improve for it. It's the same with me, Kev. When I was younger, I used to drink just to keep in with the lads. That's what a lot of people do. They're like sheep. And hang on. Smoke a little cannabis, but stopped smoking and drinking many years ago. Yeah, I feel great for it as well. I really do. In Angeles City, Philippines tonight. Oh, nice. I want to visit a lot of these places in the Philippines. I want to visit Vietnam as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Spot on about
Pookie
EastEnders.
come up with the nickname for intro?
Huh?
Pookie say
Where are you now?
pronunciation. focus on it.
Hang on, we're here at the moment, Philippines.
Oh,
Spot on about EastEnders, depressing programme, it really is. Don't watch it. Less TV you watch, and don't listen to the news either. Enjoy your vids. We haven't got any wine glasses. In fact, if we had wine glasses, it'd have coffee in it or water. Richard Branson, okay, very successful businessman. He always hosted these big parties and it was wild and crazy, but he never used to drink alcohol. He used to top it up with like a drink, and he'd put a little bit of food colouring in, or he'd have like some grape juice or something in it, and people would think he's drinking wine, but he didn't. He was always stone cold sober when he was hosting those parties, and it did him all right.
to make people eye this or not. Look, keep moving.
I'm sorry, I can't. Hang on, let me try something.
Oh yeah, put it down there. Ah, that's better. Ah.
Okay.
Mind short.
There we go.
Okay, that's
All right, let's leave it at that for a minute, and we're going to have to cut off in a minute because the phone's probably going to die. Answer these questions. Enjoy your vids. Oh, we've seen that. Our life, our journey. Malcolm Pangta. Hi Kev and Pook, hope you're both well.
That's
We're
great
great.
name.
We're fantastic. Thank you so much, and I hope you're well too. John's Garage. You guys look great together. Enjoy morning coffee in Canada. Good for you. Enjoy it, John. Wherever you are, enjoy it. Globe Tripper.
Life too short, just enjoy it.
Hey, music again. As soon as I saw that name Globe Tripper, instantly I'm thinking of Day Tripper, the Beatles.
No TV, no new, happy life. Yeah, we don't really
This is
want-
freezing up now, look. Listen guys, we're going to have to cut out now. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined us, and oh, we're back.
No, just the signal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, talk.
I'm
Keep talking.
sorry, so sorry.
No TV, no new, happy life.
Yeah, there you go. And you know, everyone who's done it says that the day they gave up listening to news and reading news, their life changed completely. Give it a try. Even if you try it for a month or 2 months, see what happens. You'll feel a lot less depressed. News is out there to make you feel bad, and it's out there to control people. It really is. What was that one there? Live stream more often, guys. Yeah, we'll try to. It's nice. I like it when we've got that interaction.
We like to do like every week, really, but I think
Sometimes we don't get time. Last night I was... Oh, Ocean. I didn't tell them about Ocean. Right, okay, Ocean. Now, it's this young lady. She's been promoting this business she's got. She works with cold emails. She finds businesses who she can offer a service to, sending out cold emails for them with all automated tools, and she makes a good living from it. And she's also selling her information as a course. I got in touch with her, and I said to her, I'm interested in it, but I'm not going to pay you for the course, but what I'll give you, I guarantee I'll give you a lot of customers for your course if you give me your course and if I can document it online. So what I'm going to do, I've signed up with her, I've started working on it. I was speaking to her up until midnight last night, our time. So I'm going to do this course. It's an online course. I'm going to start talking about it and showing it on the YouTube channel, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'm not going to tell you her contact details until I prove it's successful and I make money from it. Okay, and the reason I'm doing it, there's a lot of guys in England who'd like to be out here making an online income, which you can still do. There's guys who have retired, they're bored, they want something to do, they'd be interested in it. There's guys who are below retirement age. They can't retire, but they'd love to be living here. With this online income, they can do it. Their dream of living out here can come true. But like I say, I'm not going to promote this lady to you guys until I prove that what she does works. The fact that she's given me it, she said, great, I won't charge you for it, I'll give you it. If she was a scammer, if it was something that didn't work, she would have said, oh no, I'm not interested, and walked away. The fact that she's given me it and she knows about our following and she knows I'm going to promote on here for her, she's up for it. So it's something I'm really looking forward to, and I know that there's a lot of guys on here who will be interested in it and looking for ways to make online income, and you're okay doing that. Yeah. So that's what I needed to tell you about.
Let me answer focus on Asia.
Who's that? What's he said? If you guys visit the Philippines,
I used to work with Filipino girl. in the UK, so she did tell me about it. What
Sorry,
Pookie
darling.
mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So every time my name on board, and she's always laugh, and then she told me it was.
Can you do something without being rude? Can you say what Pookie means in Philippines? She can't think of a clean word.
A little garden, the front garden. Okay.
The front garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
I think
it
you get
okay?
the gist.
Front
yeah,
garden?
That's fine. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. Don't go any further. There you go. And that's what it means. Pookie in the Philippines.
But
female garden. There you go.
Yeah. But in Thailand,
Thank you, Focus on Asia.
in Thailand, when I was born, I look a bit chubby. So the girl look chubby. They call like a puk look, mean like cute and
Cute and
yeah. Oh.
chubby.
And then when I grow up, so puk it's been changed to
Yeah.
puk. But my family call me puk.
Puk.
Kevin call me
Pookie.
and other people call follow you.
Right, I think we're done.
A lot of people here they give their dog name. We got a dog here called Pookie.
Pookie, over there, yeah.
Call me like Pookie.
Right, we're
Okay.
done. Thank you so much. I think we'll cut it off there, yeah?
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Cup.
Thank you
And
everyone.
It's been good. Thanks so much, and we'll try and do another one
Thanks for the
soon.
great video from Udon Thani.
Oh, have a look down in the
Impossible.
description.
I will interpret you.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Jussie. Called the
Jussie.
name. The name's a bit.
Thanks for great videos from Udon Thani. If possible, very interested in areas around for buying houses and what the price is these days. Okay, yeah, maybe we should do something like that.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about the house prices at the moment. Okay, have a great night. You too, Focus on Asia. Thank you so much, Globetripper, for joining us. That's it. I think we should go now. Have a look down in the description though, and there's lots of links down there to Pook's
I've got a
business,
question
to
for
everything
you.
else that's going on. Oh, hang on, quick. Kev's got a question for us. He's been with us most of the evening as well, so we can't cut him off. Where I was staying the place he was staying at in Samat Roy,
Right.
many Thai people would like and
Stare at me.
Like
My
to stare at me,
girlfriend
my
said
girlfriend
it because
do not see many foreigners. The thing is, and I found this first when I went to India. I went to India before I came to Thailand. Thailand and India, I think it's the closest that us run-of-the-mill guys, us average guys, will feel like being a celebrity. Even now, we go out to a wedding, or in the wedding we went to the other week, the little kids there, they look at you like you're a superstar.
Yeah.
They look. It's got to be what a celebrity feels like. People looking at you, pointing, talking.
not many foreigner.
And it's not in a nasty way, it's nice.
No.
So yeah.
I just walk into them and say hello, and then they will get used to it.
Oh yeah, but they love it. They love the fact, and they like it if you talk to them. In India, I used to get crowds of little kids following me around the streets. Goda, goda, goda. That means white man, white man, white man. They've never seen a white man before. That's how far out I was. But yeah, so it's great. I love the feeling.
They
It's
call
good.
him Goda, they call me Black.
Because she's got dark skin. She lays out in the sun.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cheers, guys. Gemini Star, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
London
Robert
Cab.
says thank you.
London cab still in the cab or not?
Kev.
Thank you.
When you live,
ขอบคุณ
when you
ค่ะ
live, Kev, do you get? Hang on. Where I live, do we get people looking? Yeah, even here in Udon Thani with a
But
big.
not so much here
No, not
because
so much.
Udon Thani is a lot of
Yeah, but
foreign.
when you go into town, no. But if we take the kids over the road, we take them out to a little noodle shop round the corner here where we live. People in there will look at me.
But not in like in that bad
It's not a nasty way. No, it's like intrigue. They're seeing someone they don't see that often. It's
And they like you talk to them.
yeah, that's right.
He know everyone. Swadee krap.
Yeah, and they love it.
You got a lot of
say
friends
hello
here.
to people, and just even if you nod and smile as you go by, they love it. There's a little old lady lives up here. Yay. Yay.
Sometimes
Grandma.
people call me like, oh, I see your farangs over there.
Her farang. I saw your farang. Yeah. I can't do anything dodgy here. I'd be spotted. Your farang. Your farang. But good night, London Cab.
And
London Cab Thailand. and thank you for joining us, Jesse. And if now something about schools for children. Oh, okay. So schools for children around Udon. We'll have a look into that and think about the best way to do a video for that. And
so
house
cool,
prices.
What is for?
Well, for a child. They
No,
want
no,
a school
no.
for their child when they move out
the
here.
school for the children,
Mm.
a private
Udon
school
Thani.
or
Yeah.
government. So you got to focus.
Well, we got
on-
friends who are teachers. There's a Catholic school.
Yeah.
There's the private schools
Yeah.
around here as well. There's all different kinds of
Udon
schools.
Thani, they got a lot of school here, you know. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of foreign teachers too.
that's right.
Also, government school is they put foreigner in
Separate class.
Yeah, in the school too. That's and Udon Thani, they got like top like Udon Pete and depend how old are they, how old the kid, and we can.
Oh, we didn't get to do
Recommend.
too much. Well, we did a bit on the translator. So if you watch earlier on, go back. We'll do a bit more on this. We'll go out and do some videos. I want to start speaking to people out on the street with this and see how we get on. We just had a quite a normal conversation there,
Yeah.
and it worked absolutely fine. So it's working good. There's a link if you're interested in this,
English time.
and you can get a 15% discount if you look in the description for this little translator. They are expensive though.
Just talking about English Thai, the one opposite David, the private school, they're quite good.
Oh, our friend, yeah, he lives by that
Yeah.
school, yeah. And all the school kids, just the guy I was telling you about who's really nice to everyone and does people favours. He keeps all of the streets round his way clear. And at Christmas time, all the kids come round his house, they sing carols to him and bring him Christmas presents, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of private school here, English Thai.
Let's have a look. And the school, 50-50. Okay, 50% Thai, 50% UK. That's the same with me and my girlfriend. Get a government job, and her sisters and her brother is a judge. Whoa. Okay, so it'll be easy for you to get a retirement visa. I don't know whether they're linked together, the retirement. The thing is, you have to meet certain requirements in the immigration. I don't think you can just trample over that and ignore it, but you'll find out anyway. You know, those kind of things, especially if you've got someone working in government offices, and if you've got a brother-in-law who's a judge, you'll get all the information you need. You'll have
So
no
Jussi,
problems.
where you come from? The name
Yeah, Jussi, where are you
Yeah.
from? Jussi?
Cotillania is Italy or?
Jussi? No, it's not Jussi. I don't think it's an Italian name. Kevin Sassman. Really looking forward to meeting you guys when I move to Thailand. But I need to get my ducks in a row first on AI, artificial intelligence, IT. Okay, yeah. I'm busy with that, and I'm hoping comes to fruition within the next couple of months. Well, good luck with that, Kevin.
Sweden.
That's fascinating.
Swedish.
Oh, Swedish. Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, good luck, Kevin, with the business. And of course, once you've got that and once it's up and running, you can go anywhere in the world and do what you want to do. Excellent. Okay, guys, low battery on the phone again. We have to go.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for joining us. Look in
Thank
the description
you.
and we'll see you again soon.
Khop kun
Thank
ka.
you so much. Thank you.